these locations on the map. The only two locations you haven't visited are Kochichi's Moor and the Archers of Ula. You've made allies and you've made friends as during your time here in Avernus. And we're making these allies, you're forging your path for various reasons. The original reason being to save Elturel as it's being dragged ever closer to the River Styx as every day goes by. You can easily learn where the location of the Bleeding Citadel is by simply recovering 9 adamantine rods for Bell. You questioned a Sibriax, powerful knowledge demon, as to where the rods will be. They volunteered this information via cryptic answers. There are 9 rods, 9 answers, and you guys have... Sorry, Tim, do you mind going on push to talk, please? Getting some movement noise from your mic and kind of distracting.
I thought I was on push to talk.
No problem.
No, it's Mimmin.
Oh, that's even a worse, more distracting voice. It's Ed's voice. Oh. Can you just mute yourself, please, Ed? Just perm.
Okay, I'll just type.
We're just doing a recap. Alright, so yeah. At the end of last session, you guys had arrived at Fort Knucklebones, and you'd managed to beckon Smiler the Defiler to head to Fort Knucklebones and kind of trick him into a race with very bad odds on his end. Being quite insane and a bit of a daredevil, he was happy to take up that offer, and he ended up losing. And he wouldn't take no for an answer. He didn't like losing, so he tried to lash out and attack you guys, but you pretty much just destroyed him and forced him into surrender, whereby he agreed to finally join Mad Maggie's warband after she had been chasing him for the longest time. So you've got 3 rods. Everyone should be level 10 now. If you haven't leveled up, feel free to do so. Next milestone is finding all these rods. So if you find 6 more, you'll hit level 11. Alright, this is like about an hour after the race. If anyone needs to take a short rest, go for it. And Smiler has surrendered to Mad Maggie, and Mad Maggie just points to the hovel and say, "Now you'll be a good boy and go to your room. I'll be waiting for you to make yourself comfortable, and then I'll come in after you. You'll get some rest. You're going to need it, my boy. Yeah. Feel free to take off all of your clothes. I'll have some of the red caps wash them. You won't need them." And he's still smiling. Of course! Of course! Everything is just dandy! He puts his head down and he walks into the hovel. While you guys have just been resting and recovering and having a chat and whatnot, Mad Maggie's had her red caps inspect all of the Devil's rides to see their condition. She takes in this deep breath. Zygen! Nico!
Yes?
Alan dear,
Hi.
come here, my dear. Come to Mad Maggie. Don't be scared. Come on now. And she extends this gangly finger. She's got a very long clawed nail, and she's edging you all closer, beckoning you with that clawed nail. Come on, my dears. Don't be shy. What do you guys do?
Sure, I'll get a little bit closer. Not too close. Personal space, but, you know.
She points to the ground in front of her. Here, my dear.
Alright. Alright.
I'll presume that Nico goes over and she calls over Nico. Nico, Zygon, and Alandir. Mickey is just hopping up and down on one foot, making some noise. And what do you do, Alandir?
Stare.
Here! Right here! She continues pointing at the ground in front of her, and she means like come up to her. You feel like not stand 10 feet away from her. What's the matter? Do I smell like shit?
Well, yeah, but that's pleasant.
Oh, oh thank you.
Yeah,
oh, you're too kind. Don't think you can get out of this with flattery. That's it. You've damaged my vehicle. Not
Small
you.
price to pay for Smiler.
You. Shoo. And she shoos you away, Ness. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Run along now, dear. I have no concern for you. Your vehicle is in good condition. She reaches down and she's got this filthy slipper that she takes off her disgusting foot. She's got like, you can't even see where her toes start and end. They're caked with toe jam. Turn around, the three of you. Your mothers should have done this a long time ago. And she boops you on the bum bargle, and then you Alandir, and then you Zygon. Kind of softly. Bad!
Raven looks kind of longingly and sad.
I hope you've learnt your lesson.
What'd I do?
You damaged the vehicles. Oh, not you, my dear. You have something else. You're the one who won the race, are you not?
Yeah. That's the reason why, Smiler is all yours.
Oh, thank you, dear. And I think that you've definitely deserved an extra reward, have you not?
Oh.
Oh, come now, my dear. Don't be modest. You came first in the race. A winner should get special treatment. I've got something for you here. And she reaches into this bag made of rotten black skin that's being stitched together. And she reaches in and she pulls out a soul coin. Now, I've used 2 of the 3 souls from this soul coin, but go on now. You deserve it. And she hands you a half-used soul coin as your reward. Don't spend it all at once now, my dear.
I'll get half a pedicure, Maggie. Thank you.
No, it's only 1/3 full. You won't even get that. Don't spend it all at once.
So 3 toes.
And she sighs. Oh, I see. That's not enough for you, is it? Very well, dear. You can have this as well. But don't think you're getting anything more from Maggie. Here you go. I picked this off some sort of... I don't know what they were. Maybe a wizard. By the time I ran them over, all that was left was some bloody robes. They made great fertilizer, by the way. There you go, my dear. And she hands you a golden ring. And the keystone of the ring is a rectangular mirror set with 6 purple gemstones. 6 round purple amethysts. The golden frame of the mirror seems quite elegant. And it's highly reflective. You'll need to identify it. magic ring.
Oh,
for
what if
you.
I just... No, Maggie, what's it do? Are we getting married?
Oh, no, 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 no. I usually use it to look at my decrepit, disgusting, fugly face to see if I've developed any new warts overnight. But I'm already the epitome of disgustingness, so I need not be vain anymore. There you go. You are clearly the most disgusting looking creature out of the merry band of you all, so you deserve it more than anyone else as well. I really mean that, I do.
Okay.
Alright. And as for the rest of you, for participating, this is yours, and she hands you a rod. And Smiler already gave up his other rod, so you have 3 adamantine rods now. And if you'd like to stay the night, I've got some straw cots that you could assemble for yourselves. Rest your little heads if need. The offer is there for the taking. You don't have to rest now. If you don't want to, you're welcome to come back another time. But I only extend that offer to you once. Well, I've got some cleaning up to do. Oh, that poor Smiler. He must be filthy. Oh yes, filthy from all the races. Oh, I'll just. She heads into her hovel. Not you, Mickey. You stay outside. And Mickey just stays outside. You hear this wooden door creak and slam shut. Goes into her room. Chucker and Clonker just grabbing their heads. Look like they're left to deal with fixing up all the devil's rides from all the damage that was done during the fighting, and other than that,
Except I can't seem to load the Roll20.
it's not
Tried
working.
Firefox. No, I've tried Firefox and Chrome and even Microsoft Edge. Does it show them in the game? Because I got the Roll20 banner, but everything else is blank.
No,
Haha.
just keep trying.
Guess Roll20 hasn't fixed Canadian yet.
Just keep trying.
Yeah,
It'll
just
work.
pop on mute for a bit. Yep.
We're just using Theory of the Mind mainly at the moment anyway. We're all just picturing Maggie in our mind, I'm sure. Alright, so she's headed off quite suddenly, and she's extended you an invitation for one night in her hovel. You don't need to take it now if you don't want to, if you're feeling fresh. You know that she's gonna, it's a hell of a lot cheaper than staying at Mahadi's. It's a safe place, it's a fortress.
Yeah, we'll stick around. I thought we had already done that, actually.
Did everyone take a long rest last session?
I think so, yeah. At least I'm at full right now, so.
If you used the character mancer to level up, it would have filled you up. But you hadn't taken a long rest yet. If you use the character,
Yeah, we didn't end last session with a long rest. We just
Yeah.
ended last session with winning the race.
so you shouldn't be full on your resources though. Just estimate what you'd expended, but no one should have taken a long rest yet.
Okay.
And do you want to take a long rest? I thought you guys only just took one not too long ago. You barely had one encounter. But it's up to you
Yeah, I
guys.
think it's only half.
Last time you
half
took
day.
a long rest, it took you like 9 soul coins to stay at Mahadi's. So you may not want to use that free rest right now. You've only got so many soul coins there.
Yeah, wasn't it like a 2-day ride up here though?
No, you guys are not really that tired at the moment.
Yeah, if I remember right,
I get here. by any means.
If I remember right, most of the stuff I took was damage, so I just like took some HP off.
I think it took you guys about 5 hours to get here from the Wandering Emporium. So, anyway, that's up to you. That's up to you guys to decide whether you want to rest now or not.
Well, I mean, my thing is like we might as well rest now while it's safe before we head out to someplace else. Who knows when the next safe haven is going to be?
Well, I don't think anybody's really hurt, and the spellcasters have most, if not all, their spells they should. And we just did a short rest for free.
Yeah, I'm good either way. We can stay or we can go.
I think Alandir looked like he took a long rest, so I'm not sure like how injured you were or not, but no one should have taken a long rest yet.
Oh, I must have hit the button by accident, sorry.
We'll just try and estimate what you guys were at, or do you want to just take that long rest now?
Honestly, just to make it all convenient, I would suggest just taking the long rest. Just, yes, it's not necessary for everybody, but might as well.
That's up to you guys. Does anyone else have any input? I've heard one person say yes and one person say no, but haven't heard anything from other people.
I say we take it. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, long rest.
Otto, Bargle, Alandir, any input?
Bargle say okay.
Yeah, I'm good either way, but I honestly don't remember where I was at on hit points.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't have any resources, so it's really up to the rest of the group.
Okay. Alright, you guys take Mad Maggie up on the offer. And yeah, you're hanging around here for about 12 hours. Did anyone want to do anything during that time? Fort Knuckleburns, I mean, it's just a junkyard. They fix war machines here. Other than that, you've got these insane red caps that could just attack you at any moment for no reason whatsoever. Mad Maggie had employed some of you guys earlier, several days ago, for some work. It didn't really go too well. She offered to enlighten Lulu as towards her dreams. Okay, no one has anything to do, then we'll skip to the next day. Everyone take a long rest. If you haven't already. Alright, you guys just head into the hovel and spend the entire time here. As you are resting here in Mad Maggie's hovel, you feel the heat of Avernus. It's not as bad. You're not really doing anything, so the heat isn't getting to you guys as much as it would regularly if you were traveling. But there is this supernatural malevolence. You guys are haunted by horrible nightmares, and you feel the yoke of evil. This is a plane of lawful evil alignment. So everyone make a wisdom saving throw while you're sleeping.
So I assume I don't get the +5, right, since unconscious?
Yes, you don't get your paladin aura if you're incapacitated. How you doing there, Ed? Any luck yet?
No, it's still saying forbidden, and Firefox is still a black screen. I'm just going in and clearing all the data history and checking the extensions.
Okay.
Forbidden?
I'll make the wisdom
Yep.
save for you, and then can you
Okay,
please?
cool.
Are you evil still, Alandir?
I am.
Oh yeah. Well, you don't need to make one. Raven, you failed, and your alignment has
Okay.
shifted to lawful evil now. You do know
All right.
that there is redemption for you. If you can get out of the Nine Hells, you'll not be influenced by the evil, the pervasive evil. So, you're feeling a little bit different. Maybe some of your motivations have changed when you've awoken as well, or anything.
Frustrated.
You awake the next, I guess you could call it morning, but there's no day or night here in Avernus. It's just a never-ending red glow of a sky that has no celestial bodies in it. It's the same heat, the same amount of light, and it's very disorientating, and it's not very nice as well. You have bad sleeps. There's like dead madcap bodies just festering in a trough in the corner. There's just these filthy straw mats that you're offered to lay out and sleep. You guys wake up, you prepare your spells or whatever you need to do, sharpen your weapons, check your armor, check your supplies, and get ready to head out for another day of adventuring. You're awoken by some chuckling in the morning coming from this doorway. She hears you guys getting ready and whatnot. Oh, is that you, my dears? Are you leaving? I hope you had a nice sleep. Make sure you drop by and say goodbye to Mad Maggie before you leave, won't you? Okay, so what do you guys do? What do you guys say?
Bye.
Good day, my dear.
Do you yell that through the door?
No, I'll
You're-
say a nice sign.
You're in this room at the moment.
Yeah.
I'll turn back on
Yeah, I'll
the
just
lights
say-
as well. The door's closed. She's pulling out from this door. She just, she yells that out to you guys. Make sure you say goodbye to her before you go.
Okay.
So yeah, it's really up to you guys what happens next. You guys are the ones running the show here.
I'll holler through the door and just holler, "Thank you for your hospitality. We plan
Yep.
to hit the road."
Oh, come in, don't be shy.
I cover my eyes as I open the door.
Yeah, and Nescala will walk in too.
Alright, she is laying in her bed. It's this filthy, stained cot in the corner of the room. There's some barrels, some buckets, some crates. There is a shelf with all of these innocuous objects. There are jars with body parts in them, some skulls hanging up, other ominous decor, a chest next to her bed, and she's under the covers. And something's moving around under the covers. She's
See you later, Smiler.
going. Oh, do you hear that, my dear? They say goodbye. And Smiler pops his head up from under the covers.
Does he look like he's having a great time?
He's smiling.
He has a feather duster made of cockatrice feathers in his hand. He's tickling her feet.
Well, you know, I'm just glad that it all worked out. You know.
He was Smiler, now he's Frowner.
Now he's not. He's no longer Smiler the Defiler. Now he's Smiler the Defiled.
Yes.
Nescala says, "It's so nice to see true love. We're taking our leave and thank you again."
Oh, this isn't love. The first task I'm going to do is just tickle my feet for 10 hours straight. do you think he was
Well,
doing
he-
under these covers?
Well, if he's not Mr. Right, at least he's Mr. Right now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just wanted to see your fugly faces before you leave. I hope everything is well. All the best now, my dear. Good luck on your next leg of your journey. Alright, as you guys wake up, Nico's already like out on one of these vehicles. He's already gone. You guys don't see him in the morning.
All right. Well, it was really nice to see you again, Maggie. We'll be on our way now.
This, yeah, this gate is locked, so you're not able to get through it. There's a couple of red caps standing around. If you try to open it, it doesn't budge. And the red caps smile at you guys. They have their sickles in their hands. Locked! One of them yells at you guys.
Unlock it.
What did he say? Sorry, I don't speak. What?
Open it before we smash your face in.
Oh, how are you gonna do that?
Can I drop some
You can't get through the
static on
gate.
them?
Smarty pants.
Can I try to pick it?
What are the walls in this little hovel made of?
Because the lock, it's made of, it's a wooden hovel. Because the lock is in an awkward position on the other side of the gate, it would be at disadvantage to try and pick it.
Alright, I'll give it a shot.
Alright, it's awkward. You try to get your hand around, bend them around the bars, and you don't have the proper angle to effectively use your thieves' tools, and 13's not going to do it, unfortunately. And the red caps are just watching you.
I
they
point to
jump up and they
Zygon's
start
belt. You
kicking
got a
the
key right
gate.
there.
Yeah, I don't really want to break the door because it's like Mad Maggie stuff.
Well, there is an
Is there
exit.
hinges we can?
There's just
kick-
another, there's like another door that Raven and Zygon would have seen when you went into Mad Maggie's. That is
Oh,
a
yeah.
train in this area.
Is this the door out?
That's a window. That just
Where is
leads
the
out
other
into,
door?
like a wall basically. It's in Mad Maggie's room.
Okay, then yeah, I'll just do that. We've been here before, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, and then I'll open the door.
Alright, when you open the door, the red caps are just keeling over in laughter. Pointing at you guys.
Alright, see ya, Mad Maggie. Bye, Smiler.
I did. Don't come back ever again. I don't want to see your faces here again after what you did to Pins and Needles. He says, I'll never forget that. But thank you anyway.
Alright. Alright, well. Get back to my usual driver's seat and Gorguts, and I guess we'll keep on going.
Alright. Zygon's going
Acid
to
sprayer.
be the driver of Gorguts.
Yeah.
I'm getting that Roll20 error we had earlier, so must
Still
be
not
like
in yet?
not fixed. Yeah, it must be like not fixed in Canada or something.
I don't think it would work like that.
Yeah, have you cleaned your cache? Your
Have you taken the cartridge out and blown in it?
yeah. Have you turned it off and turned it on again?
Get rid of all the smegma. Reconnected.
Yeah, I'm not sure why it wouldn't be working for you. I'd just keep on trying so I can say I don't think the Roll20 site's down anymore.
Yeah, I'm gonna try rebooting the whole thing there.
Okay. I'll see you back soon.
Okay.
Alright. Because Nico's not here, and he didn't say he's not going to make it. I guess he's got something on. He's going to take the Tormentor, and he'll just be the driver of that. So none of you guys have to worry about driving it. And that's what he'll be like, minding the vehicles or whatnot. Which one are you getting in, Bargo? You said Acid Sprayer?
Yep. What I was with before.
Alright, Zygon's in the helm of Gorguts, Nico's in the helm of the Tormentor. and there's no weapon stations on the Tormentor, so there is a weapon station, but it doesn't work. So you can get the benefit of half cover, but you're not able to use any weapon. So Gorgut still has some empty slots.
Yeah, Otto man the weaponless one.
Island is already in there, by the looks of it. That's this one.
Yep.
You can still get
Alright,
on
I'll-
it. You can still get on it. You can cling onto the side. There's just no empty seats.
Alright, I'll do that.
And alright, so there's still a stick sprayer and a wrecking ball and a chomper available for Gorguts.
Neskylo will get the wrecking ball.
Alright, Ness is in the wrecking ball, and that'll be stick sprayer for Raven, I guess, and Lulu on the chomper. Alright, guys, jump in, head out. You leave Fort Knucklebones, and in a matter of about 10 minutes, you look around you and you see nothing more than rust-colored clouds where Fort Knucklebones is. A bleak, desolate, barren landscape all around you. A few ruins here and there, some bones here and there, and there's no real manner of nautical directions or any sort of sense in trying to measure distances when you try to navigate around Avernus. It can be completely random, or it can it can be a long journey to a short location, or a short journey to a long location. It really just kind of depends on fate. So, who is navigating? Sorry, Tim, do you mind going on to push to talk, please? Thank you. Alright, who would like to navigate? And where would you guys like to go?
Disneyland. Let's see. What were the clues? Let's see.
What about the
Binds or
Hell
sunder.
Riders?
Well, we still need to figure out like the password. Like we need to figure out how to get through.
Sure.
And there were like a couple of other places, right? There's where binds are sundered, where charlatans wander. Is that? Wonder where that could be. Where binds are sundered. Where else haven't we completed our stuff? The stuff. Sorry, there was the mirror, right? The mirror of Mephistopheles
You
or
were
whatever.
offered a job by Mephistopheles to dam the river Styx, and in response you will receive great knowledge if you can complete that task.
So
I mean,
we were gonna
yeah.
go to the Hell Riders first, and then go maybe to the mirror.
Yeah, didn't we pick up a knock scroll or something for that?
Okay, we can do that. So yeah, well, let's go ahead and go to the Crypt of the Hell Riders.
Alright, who would like to navigate? It has to be someone who's not driving.
I'll navigate.
Alright, Crypt of the Hell Riders. It's a location you've been to before. To navigate to the Crypt of the Hell Riders, roll 2d8. Did you roll it yet?
Who was supposed to roll it?
Oh, is it? I'm sorry, 2d8.
Yeah, 2d8.
Sorry, there's 5.
Alright. It takes 5 hours to get there. You guys can tell it doesn't feel like 5 hours. It feels like about an hour. for you guys. But according to the gauges that tell the level of soul fuel that you have in the furnaces of the infernal war machines, it's been 5 hours. Well, it's a relatively swift and featureless journey. You ride through these oppressive, bleak landscapes, very featureless, and eventually the cartographer starts to speak. That's when you know you've arrived at a location. It says, Zariel's fallen companions cannot rest. Nobody can in this nightmarish hellscape. And you start to see this green smog line the horizon. As you drive towards the smog, the vapors clear. You find a barren hill. The hill is about 30 feet tall and rises from the ground like a giant tombstone, flanked by 2 leaning monoliths. Each monolith is huge, way higher than the hill, 50 feet high. They disappear, their tops obscured by the smoky red sky above. There are dozens of armed knights, hell riders. They're in a kneeling position, their bodies petrified, as you guys know, and each one are kneeling with a sword plunged into the ground, as if they're saying their final prayers to these monoliths and the crypt before them. You arrive and you get out of the vehicles, and set into the middle of the hill is a set of onyx steps descending down into a stone slab, and that stone slab is the entrance, the doorway that you guys were not able to enter. So here you guys are. These are the petrified hell riders, those monoliths. To the south of you is where the hill is. And these are the onyx steps and the doorway.
Alright, and Nescala will move down towards the door and cast the knock spell.
Alright, you pull out the scroll, and knock is on your spell list, I take it. Sorcerer? What class are you, Nez? Sorcerer, Warlock? Sorry, Warlock? Sorcerer? Is that right? Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah.
What class are you, Nez?
Sorcerer. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What level?
Yeah, Sorcerer. It's a 2nd level spell, knock is.
Oh yeah,
for Sorcerer.
You're able to cast that spell, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, you hold up, you go down, and did you want to be standing down there, or did you want to be standing next to the door? It has a range of 60 feet.
Yeah, I'll stand there right beside it, right there, and cast the spell.
Okay. You pull out the scroll, and you cast Knock. As you do, the scroll disintegrates in your hand. And nothing happens. It doesn't work.
Well, great. Well, guys, that didn't work.
Auto cast dancing lights.
Yeah. So what else can we tell about the statues that are here?
They wear the regalia of Knights of El Terrell, Hell Riders. Each one
Is there any
looks
writing?
petrified. On the door.
On the door or anywhere around it?
All right, so Raven, you go up and inspect the door, and there's no writing, but there is an image. It's of a Hell Rider locked in combat with a devil, and they both wield flaming swords. The Hell Rider has a sword plunged into it, as if it has fallen. And it just has that relief engraved into the stone. The door itself, it doesn't have any handles, there's no locks, there's no bolts, it's a slab. You guys surmise that there may be a password needed. Tried to overcome that by getting the Scroll of Knock, but it did not work.
Okay. Well,
What was the? Sorry, I was only. What was the image? It was
Hellrider being impaled by a devil sword.
Yeah. Hellrider locked in combat with a devil. They wield burning swords, and the Hellrider's just been struck by the looks of it from the.
Okay.
At least
And
he died.
is there anything on these like statues that might signify what the password could possibly be?
The statues
Like-
are of Hellriders. They wear plate mail. They have long swords, and they have a shield strapped to their back. Each one has taken a knee. They have plunged their swords into the ground. Their heads are bowed downwards as if they're saying their final prayers. And they are made of stone. They look like they've been completely petrified.
Look at that. They're petrified when they're on the ground.
They wear the colors and crest of El Terrell.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and pop a divine sense just to see if is this place like holy, or is it like has it been defiled, or is it still holy? Like, is it still dedicated to like the Hellriders, or?
You feel unnerved when you use your divine sense here. You get a very terrible feeling. Something very bad has happened, and it's consecrated.
Yeah, they're probably betrayed because of their honor. That's why they're all stone there, buddy.
No, I mean if they were betrayed, then why aren't there signs of like conflict? Like it sounds like if they were
because
the
they're
Hellriders betrayed Zariel.
Zariel. Okay.
Yeah.
because they're
they fled.
honorable.
Yeah, they fled when Zariel was getting beaten, and they abandoned her.
Yeah, I'm just
So much
like
for the honor of El Terrell. They run away.
yeah. I'm trying to remember what happened to the guy that was impaled on the on Harriman's Hill. What happened to him?
Jander Sunstar, he was pleading for you guys to free him, and Lulu told you that he was like one of Zariel's 4 generals, and he betrayed her.
Yeah, I wonder if is he still stuck on that hill?
You guys freed him.
I think we
You took him off.
Yeah,
you took him off the spike, and his body turned into ash. He was being punished for betraying Zariel, who's now the
I'm just trying to. Yeah, I'm just trying to think about who else might know a password to here that's connected to Hellriders. Like, and we didn't see anything like that in Zariel's Flying Fortress, did we?
No.
Huh.
And there's nothing on the walls about their creed or their motto.
The Tome of the Creed Resolute was read out, and it didn't open the door. Which is, the sacred holy text that they read. It didn't work.
For the honor of Grayskull? No.
That doesn't work.
Flaming sword? Oh yeah, Haemid sword didn't flame. Let's call for their ghosts. Hey look, I can see now. Woo!
All right. Well, if we don't have anything, then what else do we have? We also have that Balgura that we never actually managed to free, I think.
There's a few leads that you have to perhaps information, like Mephistopheles, who said they'll grant you knowledge, like powerful knowledge, whatever you want to know. You would imagine the password for that would be included. That wizard might know.
Do we have
Someone
any
else would know. Zariel would probably know.
Hellrider bodies? Do we have any Hellrider bodies to enter?
You do not have. You're not carrying around any Hellrider bodies, unfortunately.
Oh man. All right. Do we have any?
Let's go to the mirror and just see if we can get some answers there.
Yep, sure. Let's do that.
Right, Lulu also says,
Do we have any diamond
about
dust?
this place? These Hellriders, they were killed here in Avernus. That means all of these Hellriders, they betrayed Zariel. They have been punished as well, most likely.
But didn't they betray her because she turned evil?
No, I don't think so.
They just they just cowered out. That's not necessarily evil. That's just, you know.
Yeah, I
Well,
can't remember
I thought-
everything in detail, but yes,
And because they're usually pretty honorable. I mean, they don't tend to run from fights. So.
Well, you know.
they did. That's
Yeah.
All right.
That's
Do we
why
have,
Zariel lost? As soon as they saw the Devil's Legion, a lot of them just fled back through the portal that got opened, and they left Zariel to be defeated. They got terrified.
Do we have any diamond dust?
Huh? Why?
Because I can bring one of these guys back if they're actual petrified thingies.
I mean, did you buy any? Like, that's not something that we would just
I don't know. I've
like
been
happen to
asking for,
have.
like, our last 3 stops there for diamonds for spells. I don't know if we found any or if anybody found any because I wasn't here a week or.
Yeah. Well. Well.
Wait a minute. Oh, I do. On my sheet there says 100 gold piece diamond. All right. Yes, I did get it. So, would you like me to try to bring one of them back?
Are these like petrified Hell Riders, or are they just statues? Like, can we tell?
A petrified person is a statue.
Okay, and
If you're
we can't
petrified,
tell
you're turned
whether.
completely into stone.
Well, I don't think demons would have carved likenesses of like however many there are here.
Oh, they're very detailed. Some of them. They're also. They look like they've been here for a while as well. They're a little bit chipped and frayed and whatnot. Dust built up on them. Little chunks missing out of them.
Let's find one that's in good
Yeah.
condition then, and we'll give it a
It
try.
was 50 years ago that
We're here.
this happened. So these statues probably been here for 50 years, you would imagine.
All right, and look for the best preserved one that I can see there.
Okay. Make an investigation check, Raven.
Anybody want to help me on this? Or...
Yeah, I'll give you guidance.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there you go.
Alright, you take a look at these Hell Riders, and a dozen in total. You find the one that's mostly intact, one that's not going to be unpetrified and then have half of their face missing or anything like that.
All right, and I'll cast the spell then.
Alright, you cast a greater restoration on one of them. We'll just say it's this one. And their stony flesh begins to take on some color. And a Hell Rider in their regalia looks up at you with a look of horror in their face. And they say, No, Olanthius, please. I didn't mean to flee. Wait,
It's okay. We're here. We're here to give you a chance at redemption
who are you?
and help save Elturel. I am Raven of Elturel.
Zariel has fallen, the Hell Rider
She
says.
has.
as they have a horrid look in their face, and then immediately they die. All of the color drains from their face, and as if someone had just taken their very soul from out their chest, and a bit of a purple wind leaves their mouth, and their body just clinks onto the ground, armor and all.
Well, shit.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go to this. I guess let's go to the mirror.
Damn it. Didn't even
Hey.
tell us how to get in. What was the name you said?
Olanthius.
I'll go up here. Open in the name of Atlantheus.
Nothing happens when you say
We're here to ensure an honorable Hell Rider.
Suddenly, a
Open
ghostly
sesame.
figure appears in the same spot where the Hell Rider had just fallen.
Ah,
They look
okay.
like a Hell Rider on the back of a war horse. A ghostly apparition. Translucent. You can see straight through them. And the ghost says,
Maybe
I
we
am
just had to kill
bound
one.
as a failure. Please, bless my soul. Save me, the ghostly figure says, and they look vaguely like the Hell Rider that you just released.
Yes, can you tell us how to get into the tomb so we can save El Terrell and
Alright,
redeem your soul?
When you say that, after the ghost pleads with you to try and help them pass on to the afterlife, that causes the ghost to just fade away. They wanted to be prayed away, not interrogated. So they just scream, and they vanish.
Oh, I guess we weren't meant to get in here.
No, it just means we need to find it somewhere else. Let's go to the mirror.
Yeah, you feel
Hopefully
like the
we'll.
ghost. I mean, I don't know how you're feeling when you're you. You feel like the ghost wanted you to say some respectful words to try and help them move on.
Yeah. Yeah, so before that, I'm actually going to go ahead and say a prayer for him. Just like, Lord Torm, please commend this soul like a lifetime of service. Even though they failed at their most crucial moment, he still offered a lifetime of service. Please commend him and protect his soul.
Make a religion check, Zygon.
Yeah, I'm great with those.
You don't get that prayer through very well, unfortunately, with a 6. You feel a real disconnect from Torm and the Hell Riders and the gods that they follow, which is mainly Hell.
Yeah.
Torm's buddy. So unfortunately, nothing more happens from that.
Oh, by the way, everybody has an extra like 9 temporary hit points.
What is this? Oh, 9 temp HP? Okay, I'll take it.
Alright, everyone's feeling quite great next to Raven. Okay, so you guys don't have any way to get in, so there's no use hanging around here anymore. And you pull away from the Crypt of the Hell Riders onto your next destination.
Yep. Bye-bye, Hell Riders.
Alright, where do you guys want to go? Suggestion would be mirror, but I don't know.
That sounds fine. Let's do that.
Wherever you want to eat, it doesn't matter to me, dear.
Okay, so you guys want to do some work for Mephistopheles?
Sure.
Damn the River Styx and get some vast knowledge. Okay. Alright, so whoever's navigating to the mirror, you've been there before, you roll a 2d8. Whoever wants to navigate, roll a 2d8. Alright, it's Alandir again. And you burn through another 7 hours worth of soul fuel. It's very bleak, very featureless Avernus, until you get to where you want to go. 7 hours goes by in the blink of an eye. No one's feeling tired yet. Although you may nod off because of the lack of scenery and then the heat mixed in with that. It could make you kind of tired. It is pretty boring. It's not fun being in Avernus, that's for sure. So the cartographer speaks and it kind of snaps everyone out of the lull that they were in. Those of you that are driving, just feeling the monotony. Mirror, mirror made of ice, look within, but at what price? And there's not much here at the Mirror of Mephistopheles. It's just a giant slab of ice wedged at the end of a craggy ravine. And when you peered through its surface, you could see this glacial landscape beyond. You also know that when some of you had gazed through it, you've become frozen as well for about a minute. So you've just pulled up, giving the mirror a little bit of a wide berth as to not catch your reflection unintentionally. And you guys are here. The mirror is abutted by a tributary of the river Styx. There are these massive infernal arches in front of it as well, and this is the mirror. It's not actually a mirror, it's a shard of reflective ice.
Alright.
It's about 20 feet tall. You've just pulled up now.
Alright. Are you gonna take a look in, Zygon, and see if that thing flies towards us?
Sure. I'll go ahead and take a look.
Okay. Zygon gets out and heads on over. You gaze into the surface of the mirror. Anyone else going with Zygon, or are you guys leaving him
Yeah, I'll go with him.
to do that by himself?
Yeah, and Niscala will go too, but I don't have control of my token here.
That's strange. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to. Oh, it's working now.
Yeah, I got it now. I was clicking on the wrong one.
Okay. Lulu and Nico are going to be staying back as well most of the time. Alright. What are you heading over to?
I'll kind of like keep an eye out while they're doing it.
Okay. Alright, you guys move up to the mirror and you gaze into its surface. You can just at first see your own reflection. You're standing in a frozen tundra, and your reflection is this soulless, haggard, sheathed in rime. A frozen apparition, a frozen horror of yourselves stares back at you. Icicles ding from your arms like stalactite. And you guys see this. It's a pretty desolate frozen tundra. Obviously you're not seeing the reflection of Avernus. It's like you're peering into a mirror. You see this desolate tower made of ice. And maybe the second time that some of you have seen this. You could make an Arcana check to try and recognize this tower. See what you make of it. Neither of you have any idea. A frozen tower is what you see, what you know.
Maybe it's the home of Mephistopheles.
As you begin to study your reflection, you start to feel extremely cold, and the four of you make intelligence saving throws. as you stare into your reflection's frozen eye.
Add your 5.
The 4 of you fail your saving throws, and you become frozen. You feel a chill that cuts you deep to your bone. Oh, did you make an intelligence save? Nez, you made an investigation check, but I don't know what your intelligence bonus is. I'm guessing it's the same. +0.
Yeah, it'd be the same. Yeah, it'd be the same. I'm gonna do that favored by the gods, so it's a 2d8 add to it.
2d4.
2d4.
15 is a failure. So yeah, this icy cold eminence freezes you to your bone, and the 4 of you become stunned. And Otto, as you're watching them immediately, they start to freeze over. You can see cold air emanating from them. They're frozen. They're not like frozen like a block of ice, but their skin is turning light blue. Frost permeates them.
Otto goes over and was like shaking him, yelling like, "What's wrong with you?"
Shaking who?
I'll shake Ness first.
Alright, go for it. You need to be within 5 feet. Alright, you grab Ness, and the second you place your hand on Ness, make a Constitution saving throw. Your hands just burn from frost. You resist, and you take 2 points of cold damage. And you feel like that pain will persist if you keep your hands on Ness, so you're hit with that sudden shock. What do you do? Continue shaking Ness, or take your hands off?
Nah, take my hands off of him.
Alright, you take your hands off and you look at your gloves, and they're covered in a frosty layer. And Ness is just, they're still standing, they haven't fallen over or anything. They've kind of just, almost frozen in place. Their eyes just seem unresponsive and glazed over. And nothing.
I want to grab him again and try to pull him away from the thing.
Alright, you grab Nez and try to pull Nez away. You'll need to make another con save. Again, this deathly cold ice shoots through your system. And you take 3 points of cold damage with a successful save. You grab onto Nez and pull Nez away. Nez can walk, but is just kind of being directed by whichever direction you're pulling Nez. And it doesn't snap Nez out of this either. You'd go with Otto as well, Nez, for getting moved. So, yeah, you're not able to resist Nez, so you can move over with Otto. Alright, then all of a sudden, for no reason whatsoever, they all snap out of it.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah. Sorry, I mean, Seb, I wasn't here the last time we were here. Was that normal?
It was last time.
Same thing happened.
Except an imp or something came to us, or devil.
Okay. And did someone end up talking to us about this? Like, I really don't remember. Or I wasn't here.
You weren't here.
Yeah.
He came and talked to us and asked us what we wanted or something, and he offered us something, but I guess we didn't want to pay it at the time or something. And we
Yeah.
left.
So I guess we'll keep like looking and just say hello. We're back.
All right, you you come to, and the Hidden Lord says to you, Zygon, "That wasn't right, Zygon. I felt something seeping into your mind just then. Be warned." And all of a sudden, there's someone in the mirror standing in this frozen tundra beyond. It's glazed surface. A Cambion with cadaver blue skin. The Cambion is an infernal Cambion. They kind of look like a devil, humanoid devil, similar to a tiefling, more fiendish, and they're completely frozen. They swoop down and they have a kettle of steaming water in their hand. The second the Cambion lands, they completely freeze over, frozen into a statue. Pain is expressed on the Cambion's face, but the Cambion hasn't completely froze. They still have a little bit of movement in their hand, the hand that holds a steaming kettle of hot water. They pour it over their face, over their arms. The ice melts away, and you can tell that the Cambion is uncomfortable. And then it speaks to you through the mirror. You have returned. And then the second that Rigorath says that, they just freeze up immediately. I have been sent once again by Mephistopheles to contact you as an emissary. They have to continue pouring the scalding water over themselves to prevent themselves from being completely frozen over. But be warned. Mephistopheles will not deal with you a third time. I hope you are sure if you are willing to take up this offer for employment.
Yeah, I think at this point we're ready. As long as we can receive what was he offering? Knowledge? Yeah, I think we're.
To Rigorath, or are you asking that to?
I'm asking I'm asking as someone who wasn't here last time.
But yeah, your character wasn't here either. So, who are you?
Oh, okay. I'll ask like the people who were here, like Raven and Alan. There, like, what was he offering the last time? It was knowledge, right?
Yeah.
What?
He was offering knowledge on how to save El Trail.
Okay, then yeah. As long as the terms are the same, then I think this time we're willing to accept.
The
I forget what
Cambion.
the terms were.
Yeah, you guys never made the deal, so you don't really know what exactly you need to do. Exactly.
Yep.
I mean, you're told you need to dam the river Styx, but you didn't take them up, and you didn't read the contract. So, you can't be sure exactly what the terms are going to be. The devil's deals are never that straightforward most of the time. So, the Rigorath defrost themselves again by pouring that boiling water over their face before the ice spreads over its face again. You wish to enter into an infernal pact for my master?
We want to call out exactly what he's doing for us and what we're doing.
Yeah, as long as we have knowledge of the terms and conditions before we accept.
Of course, there will be a contract. What my master wants is for you to dam the flow of the river Styx, where it fills a slime chasm. That is all you must do to fulfill your end of the bargain. And in return, you'll be granted rare knowledge, a secret you desire, or permanent knowledge to increase the capacity of your mind.
Ooh.
Is that what you
Alright.
seek?
Sure.
We seek the knowledge of how to return Elturel.
Rigorath defrosts itself again, and this time you can almost feel this cold energy coming off the mirror. The mirror starts to expand in size, and this massive shard of ice breaks off and hits the ground. It like spikes itself into the ground, like if someone's thrown an icy spear into the ground. And carved into the surface of the ice is the contract. Rigorath then defrosts themselves again and says, "There is your contract. Read the words, and to sign, you must break off a chunk, melt it, and drink it, and the bargain shall be sealed."
Alright, I'll read through it.
Alright, Raven, you do speak Infernal, I take it?
Yep, I read all languages and writings.
Okay. You can make an investigation check to read the deal. You go over it, and it's a simple, straightforward deal. You fulfill your end of the bargain, and you'll be granted rare knowledge, either a secret you desire, or a permanent enlightenment to your mind.
Alrighty. So, looks okay, guys. Break off a chunk.
All right, I'd go ahead and sign.
Bottoms
You
up.
don't sign it, you got to break off a chunk, melt it, and then drink it.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I'll do that.
Alright, what are you using to break off the ice? Just your hand?
Let's
I
see.
got a nice round ball on a stick there.
I'll just use like a javelin. Like I have one, so.
Okay. Alright, you chisel off a little bit, and are you chiseling into something, or just letting it fall on the ground?
I'll use like my gloved, my gauntleted hand to catch the, what do you call this? To catch the ice as it falls.
Alright, you take your javelin and you chisel off a little piece of this ice. It falls into your glove, and the oppressive heat of Avernus melts it instantly. You take a sip, and it is ice cold. You actually a bit of a brain freeze, and then your name magically appears in the ice, and you have signed the contract.
Here you go. I'll lick his hand too. As I raise my eyebrows at him.
Okay, you lick his hand, and nothing happens. Your name does not appear
What?
in the contract.
On the head,
That's
we
not
signed
how
it
you're supposed
there.
to sign it.
Well, you
Yeah.
get to watch
You're
his
supposed to
hand.
chisel it off, melt it, and drink it. If someone else does that, then they're the ones.
Oh, I
signing it,
thought
not you.
anybody could chisel it off and we'd all have to drink it.
It doesn't work.
Alright.
When you try to drink from Zygon's hand, it doesn't work.
Alright, then I will chisel a bit off. Use my dagger. Poke it into my cup.
A cup?
Yellow
That's good.
cup?
Yeah, Mesket.
Oh, okay.
Alright, you chisel some into a cup. Got like a tin mug, and it
Yep,
melts
set the
straight
mug on the
away.
ground. Sweet. Bottoms up.
And it's ice cold. When you finish consuming it, your name
Oh, that's
also
refreshing.
appears into the ice.
That's refreshing, guys.
Zygon and Raven sign the deal, or they fulfill the terms to seal the bargain. Anyone else
There
want
you
to
go.
do that?
I
I mean,
just
do
two
we
of
all got to do it? I mean,
us- I don't think so. I think just the two of us, maybe.
Whoever wants to sign it, it's up to you. Zygon didn't even read it; he just straight up signed it.
No, I
Didn't say
just
anything.
waited for Raven to confirm what it was. Then I signed.
Zygon's brave. He trusts me.
Alanduro signed it.
All right. What are you using to chisel off the ice?
A dagger?
What are you chiseling the ice into?
I
My
smack
coffee cup?
Raven and take his cup.
Coffee cup.
I don't know, canteen, a water canteen, I guess.
Yeah, you could use a water skin. Alright, you
Yeah.
chisel off a little bit. The water from your water skin is dried up a long time ago, and the ice melts straight away. You take a swig and it is ice cold. It almost burns your tongue. And the bargain has been sealed. Your name appears on the surface of that chunk of ice that's sticking up out of the ground. And also, the Hidden Lord exclaims to you, Zygon, you should be warned, Zygon. Do not sign devil's contracts without first reading them. You don't know what you have just signed.
Yeah.
If your soul belongs to someone else, then you avoided my contract, and there will be repercussions.
Well, I
get
trust-
free from this shield, one way or another.
I trust Raven to know what's up.
Gee, thanks.
Yeah, we're
Alright.
we've been together for like a long time now, so it's not
We have similar.
surprising that I trust you.
Let's go find a shallow, narrow place to dam the river then.
Right.
Alright, just the three of you signing?
Can I read it? Even though
Yeah, you can give it a read. Make an investigation check. Make sure there's no hidden requirement. Who knows what could be in there?
Nessa's not going to sign it. She already signed something pretty important.
Alright, Nico. You go over it, you give it a good read. Try it, devils can word contracts very specifically. They could, it could seem quite innocent and straightforward, but a certain clause here or there could mean something completely different. But it looks all above board to you, Nico. You can't even read Infernal, can you, Bargle? You're reading? Can you even read?
Yeah, you can read, but not infernal. She's like, this sounds good. All right.
Oh, so more of you are going in for it.
no, I'm good. I'm just looking at it.
Okay. We've got 3 people that have signed it so far. Alandir, Zygon, and Raven. And Rigorath pours the kettle over their face and just says, are you done? Would anyone else like to strike this bargain? Speak now. Alright, with
No,
that,
thank you.
Rigorath freezes over again, and this icy pillar shatters, and an identical pillar appears within the mirror. There's just little chunks of ice left on the ground here, and the chunks of ice start to take form. They build up into a little imp made of ice. The imp just rises up out of the snow. It has a leather sack slung over its side. It just came out of nowhere. Sling bag. Something dangling around in there. And the imp just starts speaking. Okay, we go now.
Alright.
And when you look over, Rigorath there is still there, completely frozen. They haven't defrosted themselves again.
Alright.
We go.
Okay.
I show you
Okay.
where to go.
Okay. Hop on, little not buddy.
We go. Now. No waiting. Alright guys, jump back in the vehicles. And the imp Snow is gonna like lead you guys. The imp seems to be quite no nonsense. Doesn't like procrastinating. Go there, turn there, this way, down there, this way. And you've got a native guide guiding you, so it should be a pretty easy journey.
Sweet.
You follow the imp's instructions, whoever is leading. You don't need to navigate, because the imp is navigating. And those who are driving are starting to feel a little bit tired now. It's been a while since you'd slept last, more than 24 hours. Those of you that are not driving or navigating can start to kick back. You're not going to have a long rest, but you don't have to worry about sleep deprivation. But those of you driving, which I think is Nico and Zygon,
And me, yeah.
you need to make Constitution saving throws.
Okay.
Against sleep deprivation. Zygon, you're good. You're not getting bothered at all.
I'm getting there. I don't have the token to click on, so I had to go through that.
You're not driving, Raven. Alright.
Oh.
Unless you're just staying up anyway. Alright, you guys are fine. And you've been traveling for about another 9 hours, listening to nothing more than the imp's feeble instructions. This way, turn there, go there, do this, go there, turn this way. And then finally the cartographers speak. Here you'll find a sticky situation. Poor Shumrath isn't the fiend it used to be. And you've arrived at a familiar location. It's the pit of Shumrath. It's a deep rift that slashes across the surface of Avernus. For as far as the eye can see in either direction along the horizon, there's a massive canyon, about a mile deep. And it's filled with a lake of green slime that undulates, as though it's breathing, moving in and out of this pit. Along the bank of this slime, maggots are crawling out. Well, not maggots, larvae. Hundreds and hundreds of them. And there's some work going on around here. Snow, who's just been enjoying the ride, quickly flies up and starts surveying the area, looking around. As you guys do look around here, there's all of these larvae, like giant maggots basically, spilling out of this pit. And there's some sort of production line going on here. There are bone devils with hooked pole arms in their hands, flying around, piercing them into the torsos of lemurs. These disgusting pink blobs, which are literally hatching from the larvae before your very eyes. The larvae spill out onto the bank of Avernus. They start to move and undulate, and then they just seemingly hatch or meld from this worm-like form to one of these. And they're just very, very slowly moving away. And the bone devils are working feverishly to catch them and herd them. Ones that are getting away are getting impaled through the chest and hooked over and put back with the group, and they're being herded into wheelbarrows, wooden wheelbarrows that are being manned by these pain devils with cloven hooves and beady little eyes, horns jutting out of their faces. When there's about 10 lemurs in a wheelbarrow, they're taking them down to the river Styx. And down here, there's something else going on. There's these skeletal ferrymen, Moronoloth, just in some boats, like wooden vessels, and they're getting loaded up with lemurs. When there's tons of lemurs in the boats, they're headed off down the river Styx. They're probably being taken to wherever they're going. Maybe some of them will be turned into barb devils. Maybe some of them will become bone devils like these guys, and maybe even some of the lucky ones will become pit fiends.
Or
Maybe
food.
some of them, would be will not get that far. Anyway, whatever's happening here, they don't seem to be concerned with you all. Devils are very lawful, and they're only focused on their work. They couldn't care less about you guys arriving here. There's also an Amnesu, and he is with a crazy-looking infernal war machine with a devil's face and fire bursting out of his mouths. And there's also a red Abishai, a red half-dragon, half-devil creature that seems to be the foreman of this operation, supervising everything, not doing anything. So Snow's still looking around. He's looking. Yeah, he doesn't really talk much. And then what you guys notice is, you've been here before, is this crane, and it's dipping this bald, green-skinned humanoid into this slime pit over and over and over again.
Oh, the fun, yes, I remember.
As you guys approach, it seems to talk to you guys telepathically. It talks to everyone. Please, help me. You're back. Can you free me? I'm being tortured here. Please help me. And then the creature is cut off because this crane attached to a small chain and a cage is dipped straight into the green slime, completely submerged. Seems to cut off that telepathic communication. Snow's still surveying the area. About a minute later, that bald, green-headed humanoid emerges from the slime again. And it repeats exactly the same thing as if it didn't just talk to you guys a moment ago. Oh, please, adventurers, help me. I am being tortured. Please save me from this cage.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3 bone devils. 4 bone devils. The mirrors are nothing.
As if it's
Fine devils.
listening into your thoughts, Raven, it responds, "Do not worry about the devils. They are not concerned with me." And then the creature is
Who put you
submerged
there?
again.
Okay. So I'm just going to cautiously. So I'm going to step out of the vehicle. Does it look like anybody's minding us?
No.
Alright, I'm gonna ask the
Snow goes,
imp,
"Hey,
is this-
hey, where you going?" The imp says.
Yeah. Okay.
What you
Where
doing?
do we need to? We're freeing that guy.
"No! You break contract!"
Oh, what's okay? What are we supposed to do then?
You know recontract?
Yeah, damn the.
Damn
And
the
the
river
river,
Styx.
but how?
Yeah. So. Okay.
Maybe we use that war machine over there. Push it in.
What does that? Yeah. What does that have to do with the guy?
Nothing! Why are you going to him? We're going down this way. And then
Okay.
Snow points down this big canyon. And about a mile away, you can see a little bit of a tributary of the river Styx cascading down to the slime.
Okay. So I'm going to point. You sort of like respond telepathically to the imprisoned guy. Okay. We'll be back. We just need to do something. Okay. We'll be back.
Snow
Promise.
starts flying ahead.
Yeah, I'll get in the car and wait for everybody to get into the car, and then we'll drive along. It's a mile walk. It's fine. It's far.
Right.
We'll
You
drive.
Came very, very close to just completely breaching that contract as then. as far as you could tell. Alright. You, the contract was to dam the river Styx, nothing to do with this guy. This is just a distraction.
Yeah, but the contract didn't say when to do it.
Didn't
It
it?
said we had to do it. No. It said we had
Mustn't
to.
have read it very well then. Alright.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Damn you!
I got a 4. Like, yeah, I read it real good.
Alright. Your characters don't really know that. But, I mean, you can get the impression that Snow was, he did say that you were breaching the contract. Alright, you guys head down about a mile, and you're at that tributary now. You're at the tributary of the River Styx. So this is the River Styx, spilling down into the Pit of Shumrath. This is like the end of it here. And you've been here before. You guys recognize this area. The Iron Trail leads up to Bell's Forge near here. And this is where you'd met Krinjak, the Bone Devil. Bell had given you guys the ferry to head down to the Cypriacs, if anyone remembers that.
Must not have been there, but okay.
You weren't there for the Cypriacs part?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I missed a few. I missed a few sessions. Like went after it there for a little bit.
So basically, when everyone met with Bell at Bell's Forge, Bell said he's looking for the adamantine rods, and you can go interrogate the Cypriacs, and he'll hook you guys up to get there via the River Styx. You got on this boat and headed down to the Cypriacs. So you got separated from your war machines. So you recognize this area here anyway. And Snow starts surveying the area. And takes out this chunk of ice. And starts like marking different sections. And it's kind of like chalk. It leads a little like glowing light blue cross on the ground. And you can see an old ruin. There's like ruins of an ancient civilization. There's some walls here. The walls are about 8 to 10 feet high. Some more like a fallen obelisks. And Snow kind of flies over beyond the wall. He seems to be marking some location. And then flies back to you guys.
Is there any way of seeing, like, if we dam it there, is it going to, like, go into Bell's place, or?
Oh no, you're pretty far away from Bell's Forge.
Oh, okay. This is just where we got on the boat.
Yeah. You followed like a very long iron trail to get here. But
Okay.
yeah, you're only damming the tributary that spills into the pit, not the River Styx itself. You're just damming this part, so the River Styx water doesn't go into here, basically. Okay. You ready to do this? You must get this stick.
Sure.
Need 5.
Get
5
that
you.
stick.
5 us? Okay. I guess let's
You
go.
don't need to do. Only 3 who do contract need to do. But if you want to help, you can. But Mephistopheles no give you nothing. Your choice.
Okay. Well, I'll come watch, and if it looks like it needs help, I'll help.
Okay. You need this. Come here.
Okay.
And Snow flings over that sling bag and produces these shards of ice. It literally looks like an icicle, but upon closer inspection, you see it's actually made of some sort of metal. It's about 12 inches long. It's like a stake. Weighs 4 pounds. This one, made of special iron. We mine on Cania. You put in ground, okay? It go boom.
Okay.
Okay, Where do you want me to put in the ground at?
Me mark spots. You'll see
Okay.
where me mark, you put.
And
Need 5.
And how do we set it off? Is it timed?
You put in ground, and 1 minute, it go boom! He says.
Alright.
So you guys get these shatter sticks. There's 5 of them to go around.
I see
And
2 spots
once you
to put
stick it
them in.
into the ground, it emits a seismic vibration in a 20-foot radius, shaking the ground, and at the end of that minute, bang, everything takes 10d6 bludgeoning damage.
Alright, so
Alright.
4 spots. 4 X's.
So from reading this, do we know when it's we're supposed to do this? Or?
Snow tells you, he doesn't explain it that thoroughly, but he says, after 1 minute, go boom!
Like, no, when we're supposed to start. Is there any, like, particular time? Or?
It sounds like it's now.
Yeah,
Oh,
you would
okay.
imagine.
I'll be over here. I'll keep the thing running.
Yeah, you would imagine
Alright,
that you'd want to do it like at the same
doing
time,
quick run.
so they will go off at the same time.
Alright. Who's going over there to do that one?
All right, yeah, this part of the river Styx. This is river Styx water as well. You get a. How are you getting over there, Alan dear? If you touch this river Styx water, you're gonna have a bad day. Even a drop of it will wipe your memory clean.
Yeah. Do you mind casting flight on us, Raven?
Oh, I guess I can do that.
Yeah, this is like
Yes,
a 15-foot wide tributary of flowing river
I mean,
Styx
do you
water.
want me to still
Even,
fly over and do that one for
Raven
you
and
guys?
Ness, if you guys want to stand there, you will need to make dex saves.
Oh,
If you get even a drop of the water of river Styx on you, you will be affected by it. That's all it takes is a single drop. A splash.
Yeah.
No, I was just moving to try to find my sheets. Alright, so here we go. 2 fly spells. So 4 of us can fly. Where's the 5th spot?
There's one over here.
Where? Over there? Okay.
Over there, yeah. I can see it.
Okay, I see 1, 2.
Yeah, and there's 3. Like, there's one here, there's one here, and there's one here.
One where? Oh, okay, behind us. Where the imp is.
No. No, there's 3. There's one
there's-
right here where I'm standing. There's
Okay.
one there.
Uh-huh.
There's one here. There's one here. And then there's
Oh.
one here.
Yeah, there are
Okay.
5 blue X's marked on the map. That are
Alright.
they are the locations
Nico,
that
can you
Snow
fly
marked
by
out.
yourself, did you say?
Hmm?
Did Nico say he could fly by himself? Or-
I mean, or I could drive if you guys wants to do with the bang banging. I mean, but I could turn into like a birdie or something that flies if we needs to.
Alright, so then why don't you go get that one over there, and I'll cast the fly twice for 4 others.
It's a concentration spell. If you cast
Well,
one,
we only need 4 peoples to fly, right? Because one is
Yeah.
standing on here.
It's literally right here. So we need 4 people to fly.
So I can do 2 with this one. So this will be Zygon.
Yeah,
and-
but how are they getting backs if you then cast another fly?
Well, they're gonna run that way, I guess.
I mean, if you have
How tall is the wall there?
you have 5th levels fly, right? Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's 3 people that can fly with that.
Exactly.
So
How tall is
3.
the wall beside us?
Yeah, is there a
who are
way
you
past?
casting fly on, Raven?
I'm gonna cast it on me, Zygon, and I guess Bargle. 'Cause he's close.
Yeah, okay. Then I'm just going to go ahead and once you do that, I'm just going to fly over here.
And how tall are these walls?
About 8 to 10 feet.
So somebody can climb over them to get the ones that are over here.
We could just go around them. There's a gap in the wall over here.
Okay. So me and Zygon will go over here and get ready to do these ones. And
Alright, if you stand next to the river Styx,
I'm not
you
next to it.
need to make a dexterity save against splashing water.
Alright, I'm in the square above it, aren't I? Because it starts like down here.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll hover like 5 feet above and just upside down and cram the thing into the ground on the side.
It's a 20-foot radius. You don't have to put in the exact location, but you do need to cover most of this tributary.
Alright.
Just
do
need
that.
one person here.
Alright, so Raven's
Cargill, you
got
can go
one,
there,
Tiger's
dude.
got one, Alandir's got one.
I mean, I guess I could go over there, you guys.
Paragle's gonna fly over here and do that one.
Sounds good. Alright, fly.
There we go. Nico's gonna do one, I guess. Is he standing right there
Okay.
next to it?
Yeah. Or
And then this guy might want to back up for.
if Ness wants to do that one, I can keep the car running.
There you go.
All right.
Although you want to keep the other car going.
Yeah, sure, I'll do that.
Okay, Snow said. You stick in ground, and then go boom! Got it?
Okay, Ness, when you stick in the ground, you start running. Bargle, you pick him up as you fly by.
All right. It's a minute. It's not like immediate.
I know, but you know.
All right.
Alright.
So yeah. We'll just start counting down 3, 2, 1, and boom.
Alright, I'm gonna
Show
roll
me.
initiative. As you guys stick the shadow sticks into the ground, Nico and Otto, you guys realize you guys have company. People don't like people damming river sticks.
Yeah.
And as you place the shadow sticks, out of nowhere, a dozen spine devils just swoop down. 6 on one side of the wall, 6 on the other side of the wall. Each one 20 feet in the air. A dozen of them just swooping down, lobbing tail spines, pitchforks in their hands. They just disappear from the ashen sky of Avernus. I'll turn on the grid. Also, those of you over the side of the wall, over here, Crinjak has noticed you all, and you see Balkaros there as well. And you know, these guys serve Bell, so they recognize you guys, and they just turn a blind eye. You would imagine that a Bone Devil seeing this would probably have to do something, but because they know you, and you know, you don't have to worry about Crinjak or Balkaros. They know that you're helping Bell, so they stay out of this. In case anyone was wondering if they were going to be concerned.
Okay.
Okay, I see them. Yeah.
Those are the ones that gave you guys the lift down to Cyprian.
And then abandoned us there.
Alright.
Alright.
I mean, we did kill their toy.
Nez, there's an API that automatically rolls initiative. Not sure if you've noticed, but you don't need to roll yourself. So in future, you can just let the API roll. Unless you are really intent on rolling yourself, it's up to you.
Okay. Yeah. I'll,
So you're up first.
all right. She's going to twin cast guiding bolt, and she's going to hit. I'll mark the 2 I'm going to shoot at.
Wait, does this happen the round after they stuck it in, or have they not stuck the things in yet?
The second they were stuck in, the imps just came out of nowhere. So you've got, like, yeah, they're not going to blow up anytime soon. It takes 10 rounds. So which one are you attacking? I missed your ping. $21 hits. Alright, the guiding bolt flies over, it clips the spine devil, illuminates it in a golden light. Next attack on it has advantage.
All right. She'll stay there for this turn.
Alright, when you're finished, hit the end of turn button, and then we'll move it on to the next turn, if you're all done. These spine devils, as if they've been stalking you, just waiting for you guys to do something wrong. in someone's eyes have swooped down from the sky above. And this one they fly quite quickly, Spine Devils. This one is going to just swoop down and try and push Alandir in the river Styx. Alandir, make a athletics or an acrobatics check. You're able to get out of the way with a 22. And these things don't provoke opportunity attacks either. It does a flyby, tries to shove you, and then flies up to a height of 15 feet. Otto.
Attack by one.
Was it this one? Or the closer one?
Yeah, the one that's closest to me.
Oh, this guy. Alright, 19 is a hit. 19 damage, hits a little frail Spine Devil straight in the chest, ichor drips out everywhere, and almost kills it with a single shot.
And then again.
11 is a miss. The Spine Devil swoops to the side, dodging the crossbow bolt. Nico.
Alright, I will call a lightning cloud in this, where it like basically start it over the wall area. And then strike these
In the middle
three
over
over
here?
Yeah, somewhere like 100 feet. Like I think if I start it like right at the corner of the sticks here, it'll like be this whole area.
Yeah, 60-foot radius. Alright, and then which one are you calling it at?
The three together over here.
Okay. Alright, they make their dexterity saves. Lightning explodes down the middle of them. And the closest one to you succeeds and takes 8 lightning damage. The other two fail, taking 16, and they're all very badly injured. Spines are ripped off of them. Get their attention a little bit. Flap around in the air. The Spine Devil swoops in at Nez and tries to shove you into the slime, Nez. You're gonna fly a swoop down like that, actually. Make an athletics or an acrobatics check. Very lucky. It almost gets you in, but you just manage to slip out of its grip. It grabs you by the arm and starts trying to push you in. And then it flies up 5 feet in the air. It's still within melee reach. It doesn't have any movement to get any further. Another Spine Devil just comes screaming in and tries to push Bargle into the river Styx. Bargle, make an athletics or an acrobatics check for a shove.
Am I not flying?
You put the shadow stick in the ground, didn't you?
Yes, but would I still be flying or not?
Flying doesn't affect the shove. You can still be shoved if you're flying.
Okay.
He's shoving you into the river Styx. You're on the ground, putting the shadow stick in the ground when this happens. So you put the shadow stick in the ground, you need to be on the ground.
Let's say it's athletics or acrobatics. That
Yeah.
is-
You
Oh,
need a dex
dex
save.
save.
What did you
Oh,
roll? A
gotcha.
9. So, what's your athletics? It's high, right? It's more than a 1.
Plus 8.
Okay.
Plus 8.
Alright, that Spine Devil then stays there in melee with you. Bargle.
Alright, well, I am going to make sure I am flying even just a little bit so I don't drop down. And I'm going to
How are
wreck
you
the
flying?
Spine Devil. At this 1 inch off the ground.
Okay, so you're on the ground.
Yep.
Okay, you can, yeah. Just because you are flying doesn't mean you can't be shoved. You can still be shoved down into things. Flying
Gotcha.
doesn't automatically make you succeed on a shove check. It can prevent you
will
from being knocked prone because it's magical.
Oh,
combat.
okay, that's where I was screwing up.
Yeah, he's not knocking you prone, he's shoving you 5 feet away from himself. That's what he was doing. Into the
Gotcha.
river.
Alright. I'm going to recklessly give him my great axe.
That hits. You almost destroy the Spine Devil with a single swing. It is left almost dead. You swing again and you just hit the Spine Devil. It rolls off to the side. Ichor drips out of it. Dead.
Alright, so they've shown they're aggressive. I'm going to fly up to 20 feet as I move south. And bonus action, hit that one other Spine Devil.
$13 hits. And you kill the Spine Devil with a single sweep of the Great Axe. It just hits it out of the air, spirals downward, hits the ground of Avernus. This Spine Devil that was hit by the cool lightning is going to break away from the group, and it's going to hover 20 feet above Nico and start flicking spines at him. You've got +5 to your AC, Nico, if you're in the helm. They miss. And again, miss. This Spine Devil is going to fly by and does not provoke opportunity attacks. It's going to fly down to Alandir and try to shove Alandir. Alandir, make an athletics or an acrobatics check. Your choice. Athletics or acrobatics. Hello? 25 success. And it just stays in melee reach.
Sorry about that.
That's alright if you, yeah. I was gonna roll for you. I just didn't want to have your character feeble-minded because of my bad roll. Alright, Spine Devil is going to fly over towards Raven and Zygon, and it's going to start letting loose some tail spines. It will just shoot at Zygon though. First lot of spines, flicks them down at you, completely misses. Second lot, completely misses. This Spine Devil flies over to Nez. This is the one that was hit by the guiding bolt, and it tries to shove you into the slime nets. Make an athletics or an acrobatics check. And you slip out of that one's grip as well, and it stays there in melee reach with you. Alandir.
I'm gonna Booming Blade the one right in front of me. Ooh, nice.
The Spine Devil is dead. You just impale it straight
Ow.
through the face. The thunderous energy just knocks it into the river Styx. Pitchfork falls on the ground and there's nothing left of it.
I'm gonna move away from the river. There.
Get to the chopper, we all lose our head.
You do not want to be standing next to the river Styx. Zygon.
Okay, let's go ahead and... So, do we know if devils are immune to the river Styx stuff?
You guys did the research, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not affected.
They're not affected, okay.
Neither are demons.
Okay. Then I'm just going to go over here. Yeah, about 20 feet up, same as this guy. And then going to start swinging. So first attack. What?
It hits, and you thump the Warhammer into the Spine Devil's side. It's looking hurt.
Yeah, just gonna go ahead and just one little level 1 smite on that.
It destroys the devil.
Okay. And then I'll head over. So that was how many feet of movement was that? That was
30. So you got 30 feet left.
30. So I have 30 more feet. So yep. I think I can reach the one by. Oh wait, the one by Bargle is dead.
Yeah,
Never
so
mind
he's
that.
laying on the ground, basically cut in two.
Okay.
Save the wizard.
Where are you?
The dead one.
Okay. I am flying over the.
You can see
I'm
clearly
over the wall.
over that wall. I'll move the dynamic line for you.
Okay. Then I'll just move over here and swing at this one. Do I have advantage?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's glowing from the radiant bolt.
Oh hey. If I know this is enough to kill him, I am still, by my faith, legally obligated to smite that.
Okay. So your spine devil just turns into a golden light and it's completely consumed. Golden energy overcomes the devil and there's nothing left of it. Not even dust.
Yep, that's my turn. Sorry.
Raven.
Alright. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 5, 50, 55. Oh. I'm gonna shoot this guy. Push him back 10 feet.
Are you just hovering above the ground, like you're on the ground square?
Yeah, 10 feet up.
10 feet up?
Good. Oh, synaptic static. There we go.
Hit. And pff, it destroys the spine devil. Falls to the ground. Loud crack.
Awesome. Of course, it's not showing my charisma again. Let me fix that. Alright, and then I'm going to hit this one, the next one in line. And push it back.
Hit. It's dead. Eldritch Blast hits it in the
Sweet.
neck. Snaps its neck. Falls to the ground.
Awesome.
This spine devil flies towards you, Raven, and it lobs some tail spines at you. They hit.
Watch out, Snow.
You take 6 piercing damage and 1 fire damage.
Okay.
And then the snow is taunting the spine devil. Too late. Go boom, go boom. And the spine devil then flicks tail spine at Snow. Snow swiftly dodges out of the way. And you'll need a constitution saving throw as well, Raven. For concentration.
Ready?
You fall.
Uh-huh.
I think when fly ends,
So
you
it's
just float to the ground though. Let me double
Yeah.
check. Pretty sure you just harmlessly float to the ground. Nope, you fall. Unless you can stop the fall.
I can by hitting the ground.
Alright, you stop by hitting the ground. You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage and you land prone. Zygon,
Okay.
you fall 20 feet.
Okay.
You take 9 bludgeoning damage and that causes you to hit the ground prone.
Ow.
Bargle, you fall 20 feet and you take 7 bludgeoning damage and that causes you to hit the ground prone.
Well, other than that, you're good. Good thing you weren't over the river.
This devil calls out in Infernal. Nothing go boom! We're gonna take it back! And the spine devil flies over and starts yanking at this shatter stick. Takes an action to remove it. And I'll put on icons for these shatter sticks as well, now that they're here. There's one there. One there. One where everybody, yeah, it's trying to just pull it straight back out. Stop the river sticks from being damned. Damned if you damn and damned if you damn. This one's gonna do the same thing. Ah! It's gonna fly down, sorry. It's gonna use its action to take the Shatter Stick, and then it starts flying northward over the river Styx with the Shatter Stick in its hand. It flies up 10 feet above the river Styx. Shatter Stick is no longer in the ground. Next.
Ness is going to disengage and move closer to the vehicle.
Alright, Shatter Stick's in the ground. Your job is done. Nico's got Gorguts ready to go. You can hear the wails coming out of the infernal furnace. People's screams. Another Spine Devil is going to fly down, and it'll fly down and it'll use its action to yank that Shatter Stick out of the ground and start to fly away. It's got another 5 feet, so it'll get here. A predicament indeed. Otto.
That's okay. I wasn't using my soul for anything anyway.
I'm gonna attack this one.
Okay. A 14 is a hit. And as it's trying to yank the Shatter Stick out of the ground, you just headshot it and it falls onto the ground dead.
And then this one.
Hit. And you shoot it out of the air. It's dead. It spirals downwards. A loud crack as it hits the ground. Nico.
Nico, fly and get those back in there.
No. Because anything I use to fly, they'll like kill me instantly. But I will hit this guy over here with lightning because I'm driving.
Oh, that works.
I will hit it again and hopefully it comes out. Oh, okay.
Is it lagging?
I'll just click it again and put back up the spell slot.
Alright, you send down a lightning bolt. It explodes next to the devil. And it gets a little bit scorched. 5 points of damage.
Okay. I don't got any good bonuses, so.
This devil's going to fly over, use its action to take the Shatter Stick, and it's going to start flying 40 feet this way, up in the air as well. Taking it away somewhere. Bargle, you can use half your movement speed to stand
Okay.
up.
Yep. All right. So stand up. Shit. Okay. Question. Since my movement speed is 40, if I long jump, can I only long jump to a maximum of 40 feet, or do I gain additional distance from the long jump?
It comes off your movement speed. Jumping doesn't give you extra movement.
Unless
5, 10.
That doesn't give you
Add
extra
a
movement either.
Speed.
Things that increase your movement give you extra movement. Alright, you get up, you move 20 feet. Both Spine Devils are currently flying north. They're teetering over the edge of the river Styx at the moment, with the Shatter Sticks in their hand.
All right, I'm going to try something crazy. All right, I'm going to primary action dash. So 10, 20, and then I'm going to long jump. And being a remarkable athlete, I can long jump 18 feet plus my modifier 22 feet in length.
You can clear that easily.
So I can clear, right. And so while I'm jumping clear, I'm going to action surge and attack the spine devil in midair as I'm going across.
Okay. You'll be able to make one attack.
Not smart.
Oh!
Alright, you jump across and miss. And as you continue jumping, the spine devil spins around, and I'm not sure which square you're going into, but you need to move first.
James is gonna land here. Yeah.
All right. Yeah,
That's
it'll try and fork you, and it pokes you with a pitchfork. 4 piercing damage.
So 1.
Fork you.
That was a good.
Yeah,
good
I was hoping to jump across, hit it, kill it, free action, grab it, and then land on the other side. Didn't work.
Alan, dear. That was a good plan. Just didn't.
You're
work.
not Tarzan.
I'll move to here. Can I ready an action? The circles around these two, I can't see. Do either of them look injured?
No, neither of them have any injuries.
Alright. I'm gonna hold an action once the spin devil moves out on the other side of the river. Once they get to about here, I'm gonna shoot him with my bow.
Okay. Try again. You can use half movement speed to stand up.
Okay, going to do so. Cause lying down is late. And then 10 feet up. And then I'm actually going to go ahead and target this spine devil with a command. And the command is grovel.
Okay. Which language do you say that in?
Let's see. What do I have? Do I know what languages these guys speak?
Infernal. Devil speak infernal.
That's the only language they speak?
I'm sure your shield can tell you.
What do you mean, my shield?
Generally, devils speak infernal.
Okay. I can't do that because it might not understand me. And we've never heard spine devils talk in any other language, have we?
So which language are you saying it in?
Can you ask a shield how to say it in Infernal?
Well, you've already cast it now, so which language?
Yeah. Fuck it. I'll just say it because I'll say it in Abyssal because I know language. I know Abyssal.
You call out in Abyssal, and the spell fails. It doesn't consume your spell slot, but it should, but it won't because it'll let you off because you didn't realize it needs to understand you. But it will take your action.
Okay, that's fine. That's my turn.
Raven, you can use half your movement speed to stand up.
I will. And I will shoot this one twice. So, Eldritch Blast.
Hit. Alright, clips the spine devil for 6 damage, and it's looking bloodied.
And I'm gonna hit it again and slow its movement by 10 feet.
That hits. You clip it in a wing, and you start to slow it down. 10 feet of movement speed gone. It's almost dead as well.
15 gonna move there, and that's my turn.
Okay. This is your one, Alan, dear. It starts to fly away. You've got an opportunity attack, or a ready action, I should say. That hits. The arrow hits it for 8 damage. It looks injured, and it's going to dash, so it goes 80 feet. not to fly away with the shadow stick. Nez.
Nez is going to run over to the edge of the river and shoot at. She's got the distance to shoot at the one that just dashed, and then the one up top. I'll mark both of them. Those will be with a guiding bolt.
So first one, the one that is getting away, and then second one, this guy.
Yeah, those are correct.
Okay.
Those two.
Alright, you come up, you got a good 3 or 4 feet between you and the river Styx. Little bits of splashing up, but none of them are getting close enough to get on you. You see one Spine Devil just cruising away with this Shadow Stick. That's a hit. This streak of golden light shoots through the air, impacting the Spine Devil. That's a hit.
Wow.
Alright, not enough to kill it. 12 damage. Makes it glow, but it's still escaping. And you fire
12 on you.
at the other one, and 12 is a miss. Straight out of
Okay.
the way. Dodging the attack. You're doing that, yeah, from Warlock slot, right? Alright, Spine Devil over here has the Shadow Stick. And it's going to take a dash action. It's going to go 80 feet, and it's going to split up from the others. It's going to go this away. 80 feet in the air. You're escaping with your hopes and dreams. Otto.
I'm gonna fire at this one.
$12 is a miss.
And again.
That hits. And this badly injured Spine Devil is absolutely destroyed. The bolt breaks straight through it. It hits the ground, and the Shadow Stick falls on the ground next to it. Nico.
Okay. I don't even see the ones that are escaping over there. So
I'll move a bit more dynamic lighting. You'd see the other one because it's like way above this wall. You'd see it flying through the sky. So I'll move it up for you so you can see a bit better. So trying to find them.
115 feet.
yeah, it's out of the range though of the call lightning. Huh. Alright, it costs half movement to get out of the little thing too.
It does. To get out of a station, whether you get in another station or get off.
Okay. Holy shit, this is like forever far.
Yeah, they're pretty quick.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean this spell? Alright, which one are you doing that on?
The one that's like booking it all the way up here, I guess.
Okay. Alright, you cast Earthbind on the Spine Devil, and these yellow strips of magical energy start to loop around it, and it makes a strength save. Magic resistance. An 18. It escapes.
Yeah.
It breaks through the bindings. Bargle. You're right next to the river Styx, so you need to make a dexterity save at the start of your turn from Styx water splashing on you. 10 is a success.
Well, don't I have a 20 because of
Danger sense?
my barbarian danger sense?
20 is a super success.
I'll get away from the river a little bit. Yeah. The guy north of me, I want to shoot him with my crossbow.
Just in range. Is it a heavy crossbow or? It's a heavy crossbow. Right?
Yes, heavy crossbow.
Oh, you got 100 feet. You got more than enough range. And it's a miss. The Spine Devil hugging this Shadow Stick strafes out towards the side, and you can feel the ground starting to tremor from this one. They've been primed for about 18 seconds so far. Alan, dear.
How far is this guy from me? He's like 95 feet.
The injured one? Yeah, 95.
Alright. I am going to use 4 charges on my magic missile to kill him.
Okay. That'll get the job done. That's 3, 4, 5, 6 darts. So 12 damage. He's dead. The missiles trail after him. They all slam into him. He spins downwards 80 feet before hitting the side of this arch. Shadow Stick falls next to him. Zygon.
Okay. Can I can see this guy, right? The last remaining guy.
Yeah. He's 80
Okay.
feet in the air, so everyone should have eyes on him.
Okay. I'm going to go. Oh, no. Scorching blast is fire. No. I am actually just going to ready the dash action in case I get the ability to fly. That's my trigger.
Okay. Do you share those thoughts with others?
Yes, I will say it out loud.
I'm just waiting to fly over here.
Yeah, well, it's not.
I'm
gonna
flying
happen.
here. I'm not flying
You
here.
haven't hit end your turn yet. So you might want to think of something else you need to do.
Yep.
Alright, Raven, you're teetering on the edge of this slime pit, but unlike the river Styx, this stuff is kind of like breathing in and out. It's not spilling over the side. So you're good for any sort of save.
30. Alright, that's as far as I can get.
Wow.
And so I'm gonna shoot the other thing twice
Okay.
and drop its movement by 10 feet.
Hit. You hit it in the wing, and you start to slow it down.
Okay.
10 is a miss. Spine Devil dodges.
Right. That's all I can do.
That's a dead devil. There's only one left. Don't
Okay,
forget,
so
you
is
still
that-
got the Shadow Sticks that need to go back in the ground too.
Someone's got a bow.
Nez, you're up.
Guiding bolt on that one. Alright, so I'm on Eldritch Blast it.
Hit. You need to do the damage for the first one before you roll your second attack. Alright, that first one hits, and it slams into the devil, and then second one misses. Devil just dodges
That's,
out of the way.
That 10 is a 14.
14.
It's Yeah, it takes my charisma bonus too.
Alright. Got the agonizing blast. That beam just chases after the devil, crashes into it. It spirals downwards and hits the ground. But this encounter isn't over yet. You still need to get the shatter sticks back in because they've already been primed and they're going to explode regardless of where they are now.
Yes, we do.
All right,
And
she will.
I'm going to cast fly on me and Zygon.
Hold on. Still in initiative.
Yeah, it's an initiative order.
Oh, I must close my initiative thing there.
Yeah, she'll run backwards from there, and that's her turn.
Otto.
I'll just ready my crossbow attack if any other hostiles appear.
Okay. Nico.
I don't have a good way of getting you guys across. Can if I walk?
I can help. If it's
for
for the power of
okay.
friendship. Okay.
Yeah, power of friendships and all.
I'll get the one to the north near the arch. Lulu says, and she's gonna jump in initiative on a 12,
Would she ever?
11. What's your dex,
Well,
Nico?
14.
Okay, she goes after you. I've got this.
Okay, so I summon Puppy up over there and tell him to go fetch.
Okay, he's so happy. He's a good boy.
After my turn, I guess he flies up and fetches, or at least grabs it.
Okay, he can grab it.
Yeah, he goes. He hovers 40.
I don't know what he's moving.
Fly 30. So he just gets there and gets it, and then up 10 feet after he grabs. He'll grab the one that's not supposed to be there. So I guess the upper one.
Okay. Good boy.
Is the lower one still in the ground?
There's only 2 that are in the ground. So 3 of
Yeah,
them
is
are.
that one of them?
This one and this one. The rest
Okay.
not meant to be. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, this is the one that's not meant to be there.
Yeah, that's the one the puppy's dragging back
Yeah.
down to here. Okay, good.
And you
Alright.
say he's still got some movement.
Yeah, he can go. He grabs it and goes up 10, and then
just
heads
okay.
it.
All right, Lulu.
Cool.
She is quick. Lulu just screams across this entire area, and that's her movement. She's then going to swoop it up with her trunk using an interactive object. She's going to grab the shatter stick with her trunk, and then she's going to come flying over and just drop it down here. Okay, I've got it. Let's jam it in. And Maggie was saying that a lot last night too. I don't know what it means. Fargo.
Whoa, she was talking about his smile. Jamming that smile.
Toe jam.
Oh, that makes sense.
Alright, nothing else to do, so I will guard this piece of whatever.
I think you still need to like jam it in.
Yeah, this one's not put in, but it's up to you. If you,
Oh, it's not.
I
Oh,
mean,
it's
there
not-
are
I thought it
3
was
shadow
put in.
sticks that
So,
still need to
if
get
not, I will
put into
jam
the
it in,
ground.
baby.
This one is the one that Lulu has is not set into the ground. The one the flame corgi has is not set into the ground, and this one's not
So
set
I
into the
thought
ground.
this one was.
That one is, yes. That is
Yeah.
not- that one is in the ground.
So this one needs to be put in.
Yeah. Well, not Lulu has.
Alright, so
It takes an action to put it into the ground.
Yeah, Lulu can do that.
10, and then I will jump.
Alright, you leap over. Lulu hands you the shatter stick, and you can use your action to jam it back into the ground
Yep.
there.
I use my action, the last 5 feet to make sure I'm 5 feet away from the river and jam it in.
It's primed. It's still humming with seismic energy. Alan, dear.
I move to here and wait to see if somebody gets the other one, and I can take it on my next turn. Can I do a? I just moved, so I can do a hold an action that when somebody comes to me, that I can grab it and put it in, place it.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen this round. It's kind of far away.
It's like,
So I will once again ready the dash action in case I get the ability to fly.
it's like
It's like a relay race. He's got his
Yeah.
hand back, like ready.
Exactly. All right. So I will cast Fly on me and Zygon. I was gonna do it on the other guy, but he ran away.
all right.
So
That's what he
do I get 120 feet?
me do if you dash.
You a dash gives you your movement speed, so 60 feet. You ready to dash?
Okay.
You got 60
Yep.
feet.
Okay, 60 feet.
All right. Finally, he's off. He's racing.
Yep.
And
Wait,
then I'm
So
going,
that should only be, so it should be 60, right? So it should be here. Okay.
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna fly over to this one over here. Once my screen clears, unfreezes. And guard this one, which will hopefully last minute. There we go.
Nice.
I'll just ready action if I see a bad guy. And that'll be my turn.
What's your? Sorry, what action are you ready?
I'll ready a Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
So those guys coming down the river, that was our other
Yes,
guys.
because
Okay.
you guys are in with Bell, this Bone Devil, and whatnot up here. Crinjak, they haven't got involved.
That's good.
Otto.
Yeah, same thing. I'm ready a crossbow attack if I see any hostiles.
Okay, you guys are on sentry. Look around. Seems clear. Nico.
I'll drive the Gorguts a little closer so they don't have to walk as far. And then I'll tell Puppy to, good boy, just bring it over here. Someone else will plant it.
Lulu flies over and just whizzes straight by you. Gotta go fast, Saikin! You snooze, you lose! Grabs the shatter stick and drops it off at Alandir. Alandir can proceed to jam that into the ground there. And
Now that's a good baton race.
then someone can put that last one in. We'll break initiative. You guys have got it.
Who's a good boy?
Alright. You guys have the shatter sticks in the ground. They're primed, and you've got about 20 seconds to spare before they go boom.
And what's the blast radius on them?
20 foot. About
So
size
you
of a
think that's
fireball.
gonna hurt that Gorguts there, guys? Whoever parked it there?
Yeah, we'll move the
Well,
Gorguts away.
We'll move it away. I just thought you guys would get into it and all. I don't think we want to even be 20 feet. It's not like we should expertly try and measure the distance. I feels like we should just go.
Well, we'll wait here. That should be far enough.
Yeah, you've got like 20 seconds before they blow, so you need to move quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
All right, I'll drive over here then.
I'm gonna go up.
It's already rubble, getting ready.
And over. Go like 40 feet up and over, and just keep an eye out for anything flying in.
Okay.
So I'm going to turn away because cool guys don't look at explosions.
And
So
Bargle, move!
what's Bargle doing? Moving? Flame Corgi sacrificing himself?
No, he'll just stay like 40 feet up. He's
Okay.
finding the thing.
Alright, you guys just wait, and you can actually feel a bit of a tremor from all the way back there. And then one by one, the shatter sticks just explode, and chunks of rock and rubble and Styx water, bits of this wall, they all explode, and it completely caves in. The entire tributary of the river Styx, and you watch Styx water and rubble spill into the pit as well, and it's dammed up. Nice and good.
Awesome.
Snow claps once. Good job. Deal is done. And then
Thank you.
the imp just melts. Melts into water. Seeps into
but-
the ground.
You're supposed to take us back so we could get our information.
Well, I think we need to go back to the mirror to get that information. And are we still? We should probably free that guy that was like in the crane or whatever as well.
Yeah.
Now that we're not under time pressure, it's like a mile away, right?
I don't know. Were they according to contract? Are they in time pressure to go back, complete thing?
You didn't recall seeing a time limit. Well, that doesn't mean that there wasn't one.
So, that's right. So if we
Lulu, you coming?
We'll take a 10-minute break. Oh yeah, I just wanted to wait till there was an explosion and then,
be cool.
wait till it goes boom behind me. He flies over. Alright, we'll take a 10-minute break now. And then we'll figure out the next course of action when we get back. I'll see you guys soon. How's everyone?
I'm alright. How are you, Seb?
Good.
Good.
I'm good.
How's winter down there? Cold?
I wouldn't know. You have to go
You never leave
outside
out?
to tell if it's.
Yeah. You don't take a break from the wife and kid there?
We're in full lockdown here. You're not allowed to go outside.
Really? Wow.
And not unless
He's
you
just
go
making
outside.
that up so he doesn't go outside.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
I wouldn't go outside anyway, but but no, yeah, like you're not. It's not allowed to go outside here unless you're exercising.
Up here, they're telling us, social distance, Restaurants can't have people inside. But if they have a patio, they can open there. But they say keep 6 feet away. But man, the patio's up here. You're sitting there. You get someone like a foot behind your back facing the other way. I'm like, yeah, no, I ain't going there. That's nasty. They cough and the wind blows, right? Yeah, you might as well
Yeah.
sit at the same
Yeah,
table.
we got out of lockdown and we went back into it. So, well, where I am,
Yep.
at least.
Same here. It's like a whole bunch of places closed again recently. Ever since the California just surged a ton again.
So how come none of the government people get it?
Hmm.
You don't see the
Boris Johnson, the PM of
yeah, well, he's
of
England.
UK, got it.
Yeah,
All
well,
right. I think he's thinking of a different person.
Nancy
Okay,
Pelosi will never get it because she's undead and immune anyway.
Let's continue. So you guys looking for answers, looking for knowledge, and you took Mephistopheles, probably the second most powerful person in the Nine Hells, with Asmodeus being the most powerful. Took them up on an offer for knowledge, so you can get any question you want answered. And you guys had fulfilled the bargain, apparently, with snow disappearing. It seemed like that's what had been done. And you'd just driven off. The section of the river Styx that was spilling into the pit exploded. It's been dammed. And you're now cruising across the Avernian landscape once more. To where? Exactly.
Oh yeah. I think I would like to try freeing that guy in the thing
Cage?
before we completely head out.
Well, if we can do a short rest, then I can get in and get him out again.
I can send Puppy to grow grammar.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. It was only a mile away. Could we just head over there real quick?
Nothing's ever a mile away.
Well, sure.
Oh, real quick.
You can still see that setup from here, so there seems to all be one locale of Avernus. You don't need to navigate there. If you want to go there, you can just go there.
Okay.
Right. We'll go and let the puppy rescue.
Okay. Now you guys drive down there. It doesn't take you long. 5-minute drive at most. And you've just pulled up again at the pit. It's a repeat of this creature being dunked into the pit. They seem to be kept down there for about a minute, and then they're back out. And it's as if their memory is being wiped every time.
So, do we know what that creature is that we're freeing?
No, I think you guys did try to identify it once upon a time, but failed to. It's a green-skinned humanoid.
I mean, what if it's a big ancient evil that they're making him forget to kill us all?
Then we're in the right place for.
I am not.
Evil.
Something has happened. My mind is clear when I have been emerged from the pool. Ah, you have stopped the river Styx from assaulting my mind. Thank you, the creature says to you all, telepathically, simultaneously, in a language that you understand.
Is the river Styx dried up here too since we cut it off?
This isn't the river Styx. There's no
Oh, okay.
river Styx here. This is a pit of
Slime
green
pool.
slime.
All right. Same question. Putting green slime instead of river Styx.
The river Styx was spilling into the green slime. Now that the river Styx has been dammed, it seemed to immediately cleared up this thing's memory, as it's not being affected by the river Styx anymore.
So, whose are you? Can we... What are you doing here?
Oh, my name is Bazet. I have been imprisoned. I'm not here of my own will, as you can... And then he's dipped into the slime again. You wait about a minute. Oh, torture. I'm being tortured. Shall you witness this, or shall you free me?
What you do?
What have I done to deserve this fate? Nothing that justifies this torture. I merely stole a few soul coins.
Can I
Okay.
inside him just to see? I think he seems to be.
See if he's lying.
He seems pretty cool to me.
You're trying to see if he's lying?
Yeah, just to see if it seems like he's showing any signs that maybe he's not telling the truth.
You, I mean, you definitely feel like he hasn't really told you much of a story. He didn't mention who he'd stolen the coins off, or how many, or anything like that. I mean, he did say a few. But he's definitely holding back a lot of information, is what you think. But you
So
don't
who
feel he's
trapped you
lying
here?
to you.
We can help you if you come clean. Tell exactly why they're dunking you.
Come
Who are
clean,
we
is
gonna
that a
be
joke?
picking
Sort of.
Who are
I
we
don't know
gonna be
why I'm
pissing
making
off?
that noise. It's telepathic and I don't have a mouth. But
So who are we going to be pissing off once we free you? Just so we know who to
it's
keep an eye out
not
for.
your concern. Listen, free me
Well,
and
yeah, it is.
I'll teach you how to use this goo to your advantage. I can create creatures from it, ones that will serve you. Please, I cannot deal with the insanity of Shumrath more.
So, are you the ones that are making those lemurs when they dunks you in?
No. The lemurs, they are the spawn of Shumrath. He is the true criminal here. He was imprisoned by Bel. He committed a crime far worse than what I have. And now this is all that is left of him. A fetid lake of slime. But he is still here. I hear his mad thoughts every time I'm dipped into the sludge. Pollutes my mind. I feel that now the river Styx is no longer flowing into the pit. He may regain more of his memories, much like I have. Oh no, not again.
I say we bust him out, because, you know.
Sure. I mean, I don't really know this what he's. I don't think I even want what his stuff is, like the servant, whatever. But I feel like, yeah, he's kind of suffered enough.
Oh, okay. I can send Puppy in to grab him. I don't know where Puppy is.
Okay. So, yeah, this is an Ultraloth. He'll tell you what he is. I'm a Yugoloth, a mercenary. And he doesn't tell you who imprisoned him here.
So
but
you're like
this
the
is what he is.
king of the drow?
He's like a mercenary from Plane of Gehenna.
Kind of looks like a ninja turtle.
No, he's definitely he's like part squid. He's like an inkling.
Or like he's like a He's a Protoss.
He's a
Alright.
drow.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
I see
this-
Protoss.
This
Yeah.
housing unit for the crane, it's 20 feet tall. It's made from infernal iron. It has a crane arm extending out from it that's moving up and down. There is a chain attached to the crane, a short chain, and it's attached to the cage, and it's constantly dipping him in and out. There are no windows on this crane housing. You're not sure if someone's inside there operating it. There's no entrances that you can see, no doors, no windows. And
Would
his
it be
cage
possible?
looks locked, and he is also shackled to the cage.
Can the puppy squeeze through to grab him and teleport out?
There's one way to find out.
What size
Okay.
is the flame corky?
I think it's small. Let me look.
Small.
Yeah, small elemental.
Small size can fit through the bars.
Just gotta be careful because it's close to slime and that's close to water Pokemon. He's weak against water Pokemon.
Do you have a method to free me? Do you have a plan?
I do. My Pupsy's over here. He's gonna come over and he's gonna pull you through and teleport you over here. Okay?
Oh no, that will not work. I would simply teleport myself out if that were possible.
Oh.
These shackles that bind me, there is some sort of preventative magic.
Like bindings or some sorts and whatnot.
Whatever it is preventing me from simply dimension dooring out of here. As you guys are standing around the crane, this bone devil looks straight at you, Sykin. He comes over and just looks dead in your eye. He has a hook pole arm in his hand as well. It's like a 12-foot long blade with a big hook tip of bone on the end, and he's got it brandishing it in his hand. And
Yep,
he's
I'll step back.
death staring you. He takes up into the air, and he starts flying straight at you. And then he flies overhead and he grabs one of these lemurs, like when a stray, he impales it. And then he flies back over and drops it in the wheelbarrow. He wasn't looking at you. He was looking at the lemur behind you.
Huh.
They don't seem to
Okay.
care at all that you guys are here.
Alright.
They're only focused on
Alright.
their jobs.
So we should go to the crane and look for control buttons then. Maybe find one that'll open. Unless we have infernal weapons to beat up the infernal cage.
Can you unlock the cage door?
Anybody got infernal lockpicks?
Means it probably just uses regular lockpicks and whatnot.
I don't think so.
I'm not sure how to get these shackles off, but the cage door should be pickable. Perhaps even a
Wonder
knock
if some-
spell would do well. Do you happen to have a scroll of knock handy?
Gosh, do we?
I wonder if someone can polymorph him into something small enough to fit out.
Now, this Ultraloth, he seems to have a bit of knowledge about Arcana, and he does suggest that a knock spell. He's obviously already sussed out his own options. First
Yeah,
you
we
have
don't
to
have-
get over there.
Can't be picked.
The cage? Oh yes.
Can I try to pick the lock?
Oh yes.
Well, you gotta get over there first.
I would
Oh, can I just
very
climb
much
up?
like you to do that. Alright, this cage is moving constantly. And it's
You're gonna wait till it comes up again,
it's
right?
gonna be difficult to climb. But then this cage moving in and out, it's getting dipped into the slime. It's gonna be very difficult for you to pick that lock while it's moving.
Can you somehow stop it from moving? Where's the mechanism that keeps dropping it?
It means we could go say hi to the drivers of the crane and whatnot.
Yeah, stall him.
Is there a driver in the crane? It's like a black box, you said, right?
Yeah, there's no windows. Yeah,
So
it's
anybody
like
got like a clipboard and a hat? We can say he's the cranes inspector.
Yeah, would it be possible to like jam the crane so that it stops moving up and down?
Of course, it will be possible. Crinjack says
Cool.
as he flies in conveniently at this exact moment. As you're asking that question.
Oh, hello.
Hey, Crinjax, how's it going?
Nice work on the River Styx. I saw you make it go boom. That tributary was always a thorn in my side, having to command my Mericon to sail around it.
Happy to help.
Did Bell put you up to that as well?
No, he won't.
We got a deal. We don't like to deal and tell, but you can just rest assured that's someone. Let's just say someone powerful told us that we should do that. Wink, wink.
Oh, come on, you can tell me. I know everything about you all.
It's okay.
Don't be like that. I was coming to help you as well. Look. Check out.
There might have been some secrecies clauses in there that we don't want to break, so let's try not to get us in trouble. But just rest assured.
Well, that's the thing. I'm really curious now. Listen. I've got this hooked pole arm here. It's made of my own bone. It's strong and sturdy. It'll stop that crane from moving. I'll let you use it. If you tell me who you're working for, come on now. Who's more powerful than Bell? Surely you haven't turned the tables and started working for Zariel now, have you? No, that wouldn't quite make sense why she would want the River Styx down.
Oh, we're not helping Zariel at all.
We're still out to get her.
Well, I don't think Bell will be too happy to learn that you've stopped the River Styx water from flowing into Shumrath.
Oh,
Bell is the one that imprisoned him here after all. Of course, I don't need to snitch on you all. So come on, let's keep each other's secrets.
Can we just like hook up one of the war machines and just pull that whole crane over here, or is it too big?
Make an investigation check, Nico, to assess that. War machines can lift a lot, especially. Do you have a grappling claw on one of them? No grappling claw. I mean, you could. It's gonna be.
I can just use the ball to knock it over.
Yeah, that seems a little.
If he falls into that slime, I'm not going in after him.
You take a look at this crane and like the amount of like force it's putting out, and you feel like if you get tangled up in the crane, your vehicle's going to go in the pit. It's going to be way stronger than what your vehicles can handle. Like you estimate it's like 20 tons of force or something like that. Oh, come on now. You can put my bone in there. I'll lend it to you. It'll stop the crane, and you tell me who you're blowing up River Styx for. And Bell doesn't need to hear about this either.
I'm pretty sure that your bones, if the grappling claw or the claw on our things are going to be good, I don't think your claws is going to have a nice day out of that.
It's a devil thing. You wouldn't understand. Come on now. Trust me, it'll work.
Can we see the cable where it's attached to on the crane, like the spool? Can we see the spool, or is it inside the box too?
There's a gap. It's a small length. I mean, it's less than a foot. It's also made from the same sort of infernal iron.
What I was wanting to do is I can make that climbing pole with my rod of lordly might, and I was going to shove it in the spool if I could see if that would stop it from going up and down.
Oh, come on, you don't need to stick your own rod in there. I'm offering you my bone. Hey, I haven't met you before. You don't seem like you're from Avernus.
I'm not, but none of my compatriots are either.
Oh, but I sense the hell's within you, yes, plain touched. Interesting. Well, name's Crinjack, nice to meet ya. I'm a servant of Bel. And your companions here are opposing Zariel.
We are all opposing Zariel.
Then we're all in the same boat. I don't see why if you should be keeping secrets from me. Come on now, just tell us. Just give me something, and the pole arm is yours to use. Come on now. Who did you dam the river for? Tell me.
Yeah, he's almost definitely gonna snitch, right? Is my understanding.
He has
Ness.
threatened to tell Bel that you guys dammed the river. And Bel...
Ness is just going to turn away from him.
Yeah. Fine. Suit yourselves. He just flies off back to his post.
Raven
Doesn't push
lets go of his wee and collapses.
She's going to climb up on the crane and shove a pole in that the spool for the cable.
Alright, Ness, make an athletics check to try and just get up there. It's a little bit of a hike. You got things moving. A bit of climbing involved. Alright, you start to try to get up, but there's just nowhere. Like, there's no ladder or anything leading up to the crane arm, and you can't get up there. You're having trouble getting up there. There's really nothing for you to kind of grab onto. You're hoping to kind of just grab onto the corners and hoist yourself up, and then kind of leap up and grab onto the bottom of the crane arm and hoist yourself up, but a 3 is not going to be enough for that.
All right, the pole will expand to 50 feet.
Okay. You can just make it 50 foot long, and just you don't need to even climb up there for that. All right, so you click button. Which button is that? Number 4?
It's number 5.
4. I think it's 4.
Yeah, it is 4.
So it's
You're right.
as hard as granite. Spike at the bottom, 3 hooks at the top. It's can bear up to 4,000 pounds. And you feel like this is more than 4,000 pounds worth of pressure. It's an enormous amount of pressure this crane is putting out. From Nico's assessment earlier, you're going to need more than that.
Okay.
You would need something else as well, like to aid you. You feel like maybe you could, you could use the vehicles as well. Like hook the wrecking ball up there and shove it in at the same time, and have Gorgut stopping the crane as well as your pole. As long as that pole's in there, you'll be able to do that. Does that sound good?
Yeah, it sounds good.
Yeah, we'll try that.
Alright,
If anything starts going really bad, though, you just press the button to make that happen so we don't get, like, thrown in there.
Alright, you back up Gorguts, and you get the wrecking ball ready, and you wrap the wrecking ball around the crane arm. As it starts to drag the vehicle, Ness, you extend the pole and you jam it in there. And with those two forces combined, it stops the crane arm from moving up and down. And it looks like it's going to hold as well. Oh, finally. I forgot what it feels like to be out in the fiery air of Avernus for more than a minute. Good, now just someone
I
climb
don't know
over
if you
here
forgot.
and pick this lock. So now someone has to get over there and pick the lock. The crane arm is about 15 feet above the ground, and it kind of angles downwards into the pit.
Can I go up there? Do I do acrobatics?
To climb up there, it's an athletics check.
I was afraid you were going to say that. Okay.
Yeah, there's
It's always
Well, that's not too bad.
strength-based.
14.
14 is not enough. Alright. You could get up there, Alandir, but you will have to overexert yourself and suffer a level of exhaustion.
No
Which is
thanks.
kind of counterintuitive. Then yeah, you don't get up. You almost get up, but yeah, you just keep on slipping back down.
Can somebody guide me?
Oh, even
Push
if
me
they
up.
guide you, I mean,
Yeah, put
that's
your
your
feet there.
best attempt right there. 14.
Alright.
You can't do it.
Did we have a short rest? I forget. We haven't now.
Nope.
No. Means I could probably get over there. But, I mean, I could have Puppy teleport you over there. I don't know how you getting back though.
Like, open it from the inside.
You can't get inside it.
I mean, but like if Alan Deers can't climbs it, I mean, because he's got those little flabby spaghetti arms, then I could have the puppy bring him over there, and then it's easy. He has the gravity sits to come back.
They're toned arms, though. So that's for the record.
I mean, I got little stringly arms too, so I'm not necessarily mocking him. I'm just pointing facts.
I know. What
Lulu
about the
can
power
fly.
of friendship?
Lulu, can you carry me there?
Do you weigh 75 pounds or less?
No.
Sorry, I'm weak. I have a spaghetti trunk.
Lulu, can you pick the lock with your spaghetti trunk?
I can try. I'm always willing to give it a shot.
I mean, Alan Deer, do you want me to like just bink you over there?
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, where are you binking exactly? On top of the cage? In the cage? Beside the cage? Cling onto the side?
I guess on top of it's about the safest things. You might want to move there too.
Alright, the cage door is like, there's nothing to stand on to access the cage door. You'll be literally clinging onto the side of the cage to pick it, like with your legs or something, wrapping him inside the bars of the cage or something like that.
You got like a rope or something so you don't fall into the slimes, because that seems like that's be bad.
Lay on your stomach on the top and hook your knees under the bars there and just lean over the side.
So let me tie a rope around. I'll tie a rope around my waist, though, just in case.
Yeah, and that you just might want to move a little bit because he gets a little hot in that whole little area when he teleports.
Alright, so you want to
Cast
rig up a
the
little
enemy.
like safety harness thing?
Yeah.
Alright, make an intelligence
Safety first.
sleight of hand check. So, a sleight of hand check using your intelligence modifier.
I got a climbing kit if you want to like. Sure, it's got like hooks and stuff.
So sleight of hand, that would add...
Proficiency
how to do
bonus. Whatever your proficiency is. You
4.
are proficient, right?
Yeah, 4. So just roll intelligence,
Yeah, and then
add 4.
yeah, add your proficiency bonus because you're proficient.
So
Oh.
18.
That was a saving throw though. Is your intelligence bonus the same? Plus 4?
Hell no. It's 0.
Alright, so well, it works out the same. It's a 14. That's a good knock. You can tie that up. You know, you've got it around your waist. Nico's giving you some hooks and stuff like that. Alright, you're kitted up, ready to go. Safety first. And Plain Corgi's binking you somewhere on top of the cage.
On top of the cage, yeah.
Alright, when you sit on the cage shakes a little bit as soon as you appear there, and you need to make an acrobatics check.
Don't fall.
You stand on the bars perfectly, using perfect balance. You even manage to steady the cage by shifting your weight around on the cage. Alright, you're up there. You hook up your safety gear, and you jump over the side. You rappel down. You hear Mission Impossible music in the back of your head, and you've got good access to the lock here, and you can make a Thieves' Tools check with dexterity.
Can somebody guide me or no?
Your way's far.
Yeah,
wait,
it's a
wait,
touch
wait.
thing, so-
I actually
sorry.
can because I can cast through my puppy.
Oh, okay, there we go. Even better.
Nice. All right.
And a 14 is not enough. You can't get it. It's tricky.
You do got that guidance. Oh, you put it in there already.
It's a very well-made lock as well. It's more than just an average lock. And Ultralost says, "Come on now, bend the bars."
Yeah, that's not my department. I'll get Bargle up here.
So, I mean, we were really hoping that you would get in there and then have the Yugoloth dimension door you back. Flame Courier can only teleports once, so
Can I jump over to here and then just go down?
Yeah, you can make an acrobatics check to get across. It doesn't really look that difficult. And I'm
wait,
sure
Flame Courier, guide him on that one. Oh, you got
Just
that.
do front flips over it. And yeah, you can just go down, cling onto the side of the crane. You're gonna have a little bit of a drop though, Alan dear. Probably gonna hurt yourself unless someone's gonna catch you or something.
Yeah, I'll
Catch me,
catch him once
Bargle.
I'll catch him once it
Alright.
seems like they. Yeah.
Make a strength saving throw, Zygon. Alan dear's gonna drop. You're gonna catch him, and
11.
you catch him. Cradle him in your arms.
You're like my Boromir to Frodo.
Uh-huh. Alright. Do we think can Bargo climb up there and just maybe force the lock open? I mean he is a remarkable athlete.
I can try.
I mean, we still could go into the crane and just operates the crane too.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Can't we just move the crane?
There's no
Yeah.
doors, no windows, no panels.
God.
Oh,
You don't
never
even know
mind.
who's operating this thing.
It's like autonomous crane. Does it still try to drop it every minute?
It's trying to, but you've wedged it nice and good. It ain't moving.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's probably not a sentient thing. It's probably like some sort of machine in there. But yeah, I mean maybe Bargo can climb up there and try to just rip the bars open? I don't know.
Sure, you can try that if you like, Bargle. If you can get up there, get over the crane arm, get onto the cage, and then you get
Sure.
enough to bend them.
What do I need to roll? Alright, I'll give it a
Alright,
try.
to climb up, make an athletics check. Just to climb
Be
up
strong,
to
Bargle.
the crane arm. You get up with ease.
Wait. Do you have a crowbar?
Too late.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll grab a crowbar. I'll pass him a crowbar.
Universal key.
Alright, now you need to climb across the crane arm, make an acrobatics check.
Alright, this might be the bad point.
You got it. It's easy. Easy.
You walk straight over the crane arm, jump down onto the cage. So you're on top of the cage now, and you want to try and bend the bars open. Make an athletics check.
Advantage because of the crowbar?
Yeah, crowbar will give him advantage. You can get some leverage for the bars in the corner. And you just bend the bars straight open so a medium-sized or smaller creature could slip through. And the Ultraloth says, "Oh, thank you. Now to get these shackles off of me."
How do we do that?
I'll cut his hands off. That'll be easy. The easiest way.
No, don't do that. I would much like to stay here in Avernus. I'm not ready to head home yet, and I think I've suffered enough. I've been trying to remove the shackles for the longest time. Perhaps you could try to remove them.
Let's get you out of that cage first, and then we can just like mess around with the shackles at our leisure.
I am shackled to the cage.
Oh, okay. Do we think Bargle can just like rip those open, or do we need to have Baldur just like
Yes.
hop, skip up there again?
Rip them open. Give it your best shot.
All right, I guess I'll jam the crowbar in between and try to pop them open to get.
Alright, go for it. Make another athletics check. And these shackles are something. You're unable to break the shackles. However, with a 20, you still manage to bend the bars of the cage. And you can like snap one of the bars off and free him. So now he's still shackled, but he's no longer attached to the cage. Right, now, just carry me out of here.
Or you gotta toss him to one of us?
Well, I guess I'll drag him out of the cage.
Oh wait, I can just fly out. Thank you.
Nope.
Could you carry Bargle so he doesn't have to flip around on the crane?
He starts to fly out. I could. What's in it for me?
He literally just freed you?
Oh yes, I understand that. And for freeing me, I've offered to teach you how to shape the goo. But it sounds like you're trying to employ me into your services, and for that I will require payment.
You think you can just climb down from there, Bargle?
I should just cut his hands off.
What about soul coin? Soul coin sound good?
A soul coin. And the nature of the deal is to get him down from the cage?
Get him down until he's
You're safe.
standing right next to me.
Safely.
If I
Safely,
had a
yes.
mouth, I'd smile. Okay. Payment up front. He holds out his hand.
Alright. I'll give him one of the soul coins.
Alright, they
Please,
You don't
25.
enter into any contract or anything like that. It takes the soul coin, and then it just grabs Bargle, slings him over his shoulder, and puts Bargle exactly where you told him to put Bargle.
Whee!
Excellent.
Do you want me to get the shackles off you?
There are no locks for the shackles. Only the creature who bound me here can free me,
Oh.
or you
Who was
could try
that?
to burst them. I will take care of that business. Now, would anyone else like to attempt to take my shackles off?
Sure. I'll try it. Might as well.
Alright, when you take a look at these shackles, they are something, and they're made of gold. They have these swirling pattern motifs on them. No locking mechanism. They're obviously magical. And you can make an athletic check with advantage.
Yep. Just raw brute strength.
Try the crowbar and
Nope.
you don't even actually think it's possible.
Sorry, man. Tried, but if my buddy here, Bargle, can't do it, then it's hard to see who can.
Well, I could do it, but we gotta crush his hands and it will slide right off.
Can I try to dispel it?
I don't think that will be necessary. Well, I can always beckon someone else to try and relieve me of these manacles. But I did promise you to show you how to shape the slime. and I will do so. Do you have an hour to witness the process?
Yeah, sure.
Does the dispel work at all on it?
Doesn't work at all. You can't even target the shackles.
I do.
Hey guys, I gotta step out for like 15 minutes to pick someone up. So I guess that does it for me tonight, because we'll probably be done by the time I get back.
No
So
problem.
I will see you guys next week.
Alright, see you then.
See ya.
You can try casting a spell on him while he's in there to see if that works, like a healing or something. If it does, maybe someone has a polymorph. They can change him into something that he can slip out of those shackles before Raven goes and lays down.
That may
All
work.
right, later.
See ya. Alright, Buzzit, he heads into this slime, which is still like undulating, breathing in and out of this pit. And he just scoops up a big handful of it, and he comes over and he just spills it onto the ground, and he flies over and he scoops out more. He does this a couple of times, and he starts molding it into this like little humanoid shape. And that takes an hour, so everyone may as well take a short rest. And feel free to examine the shackles if you like.
Yeah, I was going to check them out and do an arcana on them or investigation, either one.
If you have an hour with them by examining them, you can just figure it out. And they're dimensional shackles. They adjust to fit a creature of small to large size. They serve as mundane manacles and prevent the creature bound to them from using extra-dimensional movement, teleportation, travel to a different plane of existence. Doesn't prevent them from going through an interdimensional portal, but you can try to break them once every 30 days. It's a DC 30 athletics check.
Huh. Okay. So I guess it wasn't happening anyway. All right.
That's why I
So
thought it
if
was
we're gonna be hanging out for an hour, that gold ring I was given, try to figure out what the heck that is.
That is a ring of spell turning. It gives you advantage on spells that only target you, and if you get a 20 on the save, you can reflect the spell as long as it's 7th level or lower.
Ooh, that is sexy.
That is pretty neat.
Fine.
So it needs to be a nat 20, right? It can't be
Yes.
the save was 20 or higher.
The chances of you reflecting a spell are kind of slim, but I mean, I guess it depends on how many times you're getting spells cast at you.
But the advantage of the saving throws is like a +5 DC for every roll automatically.
Yeah.
For that, it's
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Doesn't work on AoEs, but you know, someone tried to like banish you or something like that. It's very good.
Yeah, banish, charm, hold, that kind of crap.
Hey, you can attune to that as well, Baldur. You would have plenty of time to attune to that.
Oh yeah. Bargo will attune to that.
Alright, you guys take a short rest, and finally Buzzit has finished shaping this ooze. It animates. It's a little homunculus made of dripping green jelly. They are kind of like a familiar. It's like a familiar plus. They work as your eyes and ears, scouts. They look like little ferret creatures, little gargoyle, almost gargoyle appearance. They're usually made of clay and ash, mandrake root, and blood, but this one's just made from this slime, and it has a bit of an evil-looking demeanor. But it knows everything its creator knows, all languages that the creator can speak and read. Everything the construct senses is immediately known by its master. And even over great distances, as long as they're on the same plane, it can be a spy, a scout, an emissary, a messenger, an invaluable servant for a spellcaster engaged in secret experimentation or adventuring. There's a telepathic bond.
So we all get one of those?
No. You can only create one at a time from the slime. And then it just takes It draws a longsword and just bashes it down with the pommel of its longsword and just squashes it
Aw.
back into ooze. You're welcome to make your own. I have no use for it.
Oh, well, okay. Anyone want to volunteer to make one, or we can all we can get one basically.
Yeah, you can scoop up some
Is that-
slime now and make it like later as well if you want. As long as you got the slime, you can craft one.
Yeah, I'll grab some slime and put it in like a used potion bottle or something.
Okay, call it homunculus slime. And you can just, it takes an hour to fashion it into a homunculus.
Yeah. So maybe someone who's like riding in the car while we're going back to the mirror can just like make the homunculus.
Yeah, there'll be plenty of time for that. Very well. Would you like to hire me? I'm actually unemployed at the moment. I very much enjoyed the first job that you gave me. Similar jobs like that, I would enjoy. Perhaps you would like me to pick him up and put him over there for another soul coin.
Maybe not right now. Thank you. Thank you though. Thanks for offering.
Is there anything else you need? I am at your service.
Do you have any adamantine rods?
No. But
Do you know where we can get some?
I do not. Perhaps Bell's Fort? Very well then.
Alright. See ya.
If you do not wish to partake in my services, I must go and try and find someone to relieve me of these shackles.
Bye.
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 Bye. Alright, you guys freed Buzzit. You learn how to make a homunculus. He didn't drop Bargle in the slime by carefully worded deal. And I'm sure you guys are done here, so you pull away from the pit of Shumra.
Yep. Go back to the mirror. And can someone spell me on driving because I'm a little tired.
I'll drive.
Alandir takes over driving.
Meow.
And who would like to navigate? Someone needs to navigate. Someone who's not driving.
Ness will navigate.
Alright, Ness. You take a look at this map and you're trying to get back to the mirror. It's a location you've been to before, so you can roll a 2d8. Alright, you guys experience something strange when you're traveling now. The soul fuel says that you've been traveling for 8 hours. But you guys feel like you've traveled for 2. There's enough time for everyone to take a short rest if you need it. You could even alternate drivers. You can start to sleep, but you'll be abruptly woken up. It's not enough to get a good night's sleep. And this is strange. The dials are not matching up with your journey. As if someone is influencing this. Something is influencing this. Anyway, you arrive at the Mirror of Mephisto. And you're back here now. You guys are fine. There's no more like exhaustion checks or anything like that, and everyone should be feeling pretty good regardless. You've returned, and you can still see Rigorath frozen in the mirror. Cartographer says the same thing. Mirror, mirror, made of ice. Blah, 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 blah. You've heard this before.
You're so nice.
Mm-hmm.
And you're back here. A quick journey. Rigraff defrosts itself. My master is impressed. You have completed the demolition work. Thank you for returning here. Now, for your reward, you have a choice. Raven, Alandir, and Zygon. I'll leave Raven for now because he's not here. You may ask any question, and you have the answer to a secret that you desire. Or you can choose to have your mind permanently enlightened. And mechanically what that means is you either get a secret that you desire, any question you want will be answered, or you get a +1 bonus, permanent bonus to your intelligence and wisdom score. You guys get to choose which form of knowledge you'll take.
Yeah, I'll take the question. And my question is, what is the password?
Before you ask, I will just remind you guys why you did come here in the first place. Originally, it was because the wizard said that Mephistopheles could tell him the secret as to how to free himself from the obelisk that he was trapped in. I was just reminding you of that, that's all.
Okay.
So that's a refresher.
Okay.
You can ask
I'll ask
any question you want.
Yeah, so there's 3 of us. I can ask about the Hellrider crypt if any of you want to ask about the, well, I don't know what Raven will ask.
It'd be like stupid. No, not. It'd be like, what's a good apple pie recipe or something?
Oh man, that would be a good question.
He might not want the question. He may choose the intelligence and wisdom.
Yeah. I don't know, but yeah, I'll for me, I will ask the question of, how do we, like, what is the password to open the door to the Hellrider's crypt?
The Cambion remains frozen for a brief moment and then defrosts itself. The password is for glory.
I knew it.
It would be something lame like that.
So that leaves you, Alandir, to either ask any question you'd like and get an answer to it, or gain a +1.
If I ask him a question around the Sibrix answers, will he know what I'm talking about?
Mephistopheles knows what you are talking about.
Oh. Zygon, which one should I ask him? Anyone in particular?
Keep in mind, you
I don't
can
know.
ask any question that you like. You may want to confer with the rest of the party as well.
Can I do a question like, comma, whereby in sunder, comma, where souls languish, comma, okay.
Yeah, we want this piece of paper. Can you fill this out?
Think about any question you can have answered. Whatever you want to know.
Where is Ariel's sword?
You know where that is. It's in the Bleeding Citadel.
Oh, do I? Damn it, I would have known that.
Yeah, you know where that is. That's what you're looking for, the Bleeding Citadel. Bell's offered to tell you if you can find 9 adamantine rods.
Or we could just ask him where it is.
Yeah, we could just ask him where it is.
It's up to
Or
you.
can I ask him where all the other
Question you want.
adamantine rods are?
We could do that, but or we could skip having to go collect all the rods and just get the information we were supposed to get.
Yeah, we can just ask him where the now that we're talking about it, yeah, we can just ask him where the bleeding citadel is.
Where is the bleeding citadel? I ask.
Is that your final question?
It's my final question.
Would you like to sending Stone a friend?
I have no friends.
Take
It's just going to
Well, that's
take
easy.
Avernus.
take the physical challenge.
Very well. Mephistopheles knows all. Present your map, and I shall mark it. Oh, what a fine map. You wish to save El Terrell, yes? This is where you came from. Mephistopheles knows. And you're looking for the Bleeding Citadel, known as the Scab. It's like literally right here. How did you not see it? From El Terrell.
Oh wow. Oh well.
it's-
Shit.
It's like, it's... Did you not see that? A big mound sticking up from the ground there?
I'm just going to look meaningfully at Lulu.
Hey, I didn't look that way, alright? I was looking over the Fort Knucklebones. Alright, so Mephistopheles reveals to you the location of the Scab, the Bleeding Citadel. And that's where we're going to wrap it up for tonight. Raven still has one question to go. But that is where the Sword of Zariel is. So that is a big development.
Neat.
Still got one more question, or Raven might choose to take the ability score improvement. But we'll wrap it up here for tonight. We'll take it from here next session. Think about what you want to do next. And
Seb, I did want to let you know I will not be able to make next session.
okay.
Okay. That's it.
Think
So I'll
about
see you
what
guys in
wanna
2
do
weeks.
In 2 sessions.
Alright.
Yeah. Just let me know how dumb Raven's question was.
We'll quote it in Discord just for you.
Awesome. Thanks. Alright, see you guys.
Thanks everyone. Take care. Good night. See you next time.